lot. There it is. Death and Strawberries. What is going on, man? Burial Boba. Thank you very much, guys, for hopping in. It's so nice to see you guys. It's gonna take us a quick second to load up. I'm not as prompt on getting it set up this time around.
Me neither.
All right, sick. Fuck yeah. Both flying. Oh, I love that cardigan or like jumper that you're wearing there, homie.
A little Target pullover. That's all it is.
Ooh, some Target.
Hey, that's right. Finally got cold enough to wear stuff like this out here. Jeez, man.
Fuck, that's always so weird to me. You guys were complaining about a heat streak just a moment ago. We did not have that.
Yeah, literally like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And now, we're complaining that it's cold and we're down to the 60s. So
Skilled one, Porpoise. Where the toys are? What is going on? Dudes, drop a link or drop the latest episode you have. I don't think I've caught up on the newest episode if there's been one. Kumo P, what's going on? Vomiting droids, Halloween sandwiches. That is exactly it, man. I don't know where the ham sandwiches come from, but I love it. The last couple times they come in here looking for ham sandwiches. You know what that's about? Couple hams?
Happy ham Sammys. I don't know. Lost me on that one. Don't know.
It's Death and Strawberries and Vomiting Droids seem to have that as like their thing. They come in looking for ham sandwiches every time.
Okay. Ham it up. Go ahead, boys.
Now Suki wants some spectral ham Sammys. The issue with that is I don't know if anybody here watches Brack's show, but he was once told, absolutely do not feed my goldfish 35 steamed hams. But for some reason, all he can remember is 35 steamed hams. So he feeds them 35 steamed hams. And whenever the ham sandwiches, I just picture Brack forcing this fish to eat 35 steamed hams. Anyways.
Nice.
Baba Drock, what's going on, dude? World's oldest
Baba Drock, yes. Death and Strawberry, yeah, okay. Oh, Barrio Boba, man, he sent me a message on Instagram. And he's got a new wave of space vatos coming out, and they're looking very, very nice, my friend. Well done.
I'm stoked to see those, man. That man hustles hard.
Yes, he does. Lots of stuff coming. I saw somebody won one of those packages for his I think it was his 1,000 follower, and they posted pictures of that finally. Super sick, whoever that was.
Yeah, it's always lovely to see that actually when fellow collectors out there end up posting the ground. Blew my mind today. I didn't expect it. I saw Titty Bean got his parcel, and it felt so nice to see that, man. That dude wins nothing.
There was a couple wins in there, right? There was the skull was in there. The Shoggoth was in there. I had sent him some pieces from Super 7. Those were in there. That's the package or one of the packages that came back, went again. So that one's been around the world a couple times, but finally there. So I'm thinking that Shed Quarters, if he jumps on today, you should have his probably like any day now, if not already. So that's cool.
Well, I do believe Shed Quarters was hoping to hop in and actually join us on the 3rd as well.
Yes.
I believe they've got an event this evening. That's why they couldn't do tonight. But the 3rd, they're going to hop in and chill with us. And that'll be fucking groovy as all hell, man.
Yeah, for sure.
How you doing? We didn't catch up at all before this episode. We really hopped right into it, dude.
I know, man. It's, what, dude? I always feel like I always try to take an extra couple hours on Thursday to kind of get everything ready. This week was like really, really getting things ready. And the next thing you know, I'm like, cool, man. That time I'm going to grab something to eat real quick. And next thing you know, it's like 6:46. And I'm like, shit. So here we are.
Dude, I totally feel that. Admittedly, almost every time I get started around 7, and before I know it, it's like 9:30, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'll grab a coffee, I'll hop out for a dart, I'll be good. No, flying in like fucking crackhead energy.
Yeah,
what is going on, future homie Fletcher? What is going on, dude?
Titty, we were just talking about your package that finally arrived out there to you. Thank goodness for that.
The titty package.
The titty package.
Fuck, man.
So, anyways, what's up with you, man? We got a big show tonight.
We have a pretty fucking big show tonight. Absolutely. Calico Chris Tattoo, what's going on, dude? Man,
Yo,
drops
yo.
galore. Porpoise is gonna do some unboxings. You got some unboxings. And admittedly, you and I have been talking about it. I'm nerding out about fucking swamp lore all fucking week. So I'm gonna bore you guys with that shit at some point too. Slide it in with some monster talk, you know. That's how I'll hide it in there.
Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. People who follow you and saw your stories recently, man, I thought those were probably deserving of a post of but you put it in the story, which was also cool. Uh,
Yeah,
but
it is.
just kind of like the backstory on some of these figures and how they've kind of morphed into what they are today. Um, Dude, great research on that, man. I had no idea that like that all that was going on. I mean, you kind of know and you see things from old movies and comic books and stuff like that, but then you really kind of put it together like, oh shit, man, that's very, very interesting.
What's interesting to me too is sometimes it's even a matter of language choice, diction, translation of mediums. So black and white film, black and white photographs, to then people trying to mimic that to what they think is kind of going on and maybe a poor picture. And of course, what I love about it, man, is like, admittedly, I was talking to Death and Strawberries about it. You know, like you can geek out about all you want, but at the end of the day, like these dudes are just dudes like us. They were consuming shit, whether they knew they were being directly influenced or not. They weren't trying to rip anything off, I don't think. A lot of times it's like they just had these ideas embedded in their brains from shit they had seen as kids or read as kids in comic books. And before you know it, it finds itself just evolving into this bigger thing. Marketing comes into play. Yeah. You mind if I hop right down into it, man? We'll do that before we
I was
news.
gonna say, man,
Okay.
take it away. There's I told you, hey, take your time on it, man, because it's interesting stuff. So
It's a weird one.
Crash Man, what's happening? Calico Chris, what's happening?
So if anybody didn't catch it this week, I was just nerding out hard as fuck on Swamp Thing shit and kind of that lore of that. So we're gonna go down that rabbit hole really, really fucking quick. And what I think is really dope is actually the first time we actually even see anything like a swamp monster at all is actually going to be from a story called It. And it's actually by Theodore Sturgeon from 1940. And like this version of this It character is basically described as being like this muck monster that emerges from a swamp, starts like causing chaos with this family that's nearby, but he's just curious, has no emotions, is just super intrigued, rips things apart because he's just fucking a lumbering beast, checks out the insides of them, goes on his way. But then we end up seeing this guy here. Well, sorry, this ends up being from the film of it. But we see the heap. This motherfucker right here, I think, is probably like where everything breaks ground. And I even love like the diction choice for it, because like a horrible standing glob of Swamp Thing, there was nothing to call it but heap. And you're like, dude, you were so close. You were so close to something good there. Like, and like right down to the scientist with a potion going down into the swamp, man. Everything's snapping and popping. And like, there's your original heap, right? Heap goes through some transformations. I'm going to say we see another interesting word choice where we've got this now in his shambling walk. So keep that in mind when we talk about the D&D shambling mound later, obviously, because fuck you guys with your fucking shambling vegetation shit. This is the heap. This is like, once Heap gets his own series, Heap becomes this dude here. This ends up being like 1940s going into like 1948. Street Fight SPDX, one of my childhood heroes. I hope you're not talking about the Heap being one of your childhood heroes, man. Because the Heap, in my opinion, is like your brainless, stupid, almost like I Am Groot, original incarnation of this vegetation creature. He eventually becomes this incarnation of the Heap. But if we look, June 1948 to 1950, we get this weird ass Heap. Obviously, as the 80s come in, we suddenly see these guys here. 1971, actually, we see the first appearance of Swamp Thing and Man Thing. By the 80s, Alan Moore takes over Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing becomes kind of a big ass deal, not gonna lie. Now, here's where I find it fucking dope. Swamp Thing is hitting comic books in the 1970s. Late 70s, Diner ends up casting these out with McDonald's in Happy Meals and also as erasers. Now, what's dope as shit about these, in my opinion, is right away, you're looking at this guy and you're like, is this is like a Swamp Thing man thing? Like obviously you've got this classic trunk across the face, classic trunk across the chest, tree trunk legs coming down. How could this thing not be some kind of a fucking Swamp Thing, right? And obviously, like suddenly Hong Kong is pumping out all these guys in little fucking gumball machines, where it's basically like this like rip off of like a Swamp Thing. This might be the most Swamp Thing looking Swamp Thing in my opinion ever. And what I love about it is this guy comes from a movie called I Married a Monster from Outer Space. So in no way is probably the most Swamp Thing looking bootleg Swamp Thing actually a Swamp Thing. And this is where I'm actually talking about how like movies kind of change things, because we've got this movie poster, and if you look, the background's yellow and we've got a light dot here. And it'd be easy to think that this dot goes right through his head, but that's actually a light bulb. It's like some kind of light device that we end up seeing later on. And these are some kind of a weird like twisting mechanical shit that's going on. But if we go back to the original diner, they've decided to make those almost like teeth, right? And all of a sudden, even though there was toys made for this character that had pants at the time, the character, when it gets made by Diner, all of a sudden doesn't have pants. He just has tree trunk legs. And what I find amazing is that these characters would have been made during the time that Swamp Thing comic books would have been huge. They would have been getting to like the top of being dope as fuck, right? And what I love is it's like, dude, you guys totally saw, your marketing team totally saw an opportunity. You were looking at these like weird chest carvings, because like that's not trees. There's nothing about this character from the movie that makes you think of trees. But for some reason, once we end up getting it in black and white and shit, Diner takes over and we get this thing. Now, before, when I was talking about the Shambling Mound, what I find it really interesting is around this exact same time period that Diner is pumping out this, we have the D&D Monster Manual, and it puts out this illustration here called the Shambling Mound. Now, if we go back to the original picture of the heap, we know that the heap now stands with purpose, shambling along. And when we look at the D&D Monster Manual description for the Shambling Mound originally, it's described as an apparent heap of rotting vegetation. So Shambling Mound is almost absolutely a complete ripoff of the fucking heap, right? And of course, suddenly you get DFC, a counter company that has Dragon Riders of the Sticks, that puts out this Lava Man. Now, what I love about it is like they don't call it anything to do with a swamp. It's a Lava Man. And when you look at it, it's more droopy than anything. More drippy, more droopy. It's really not leafy or anything. But we do still have that fucking famous little trunk right there that the heap ends up having. And we almost have that like classic heap, like fur hanging almost off of it. It's way more like this kind of a heap, but with this heap's face on it. And what I love is that even though clearly the Shambling Mound is an absolute ripoff of the heap, they tried to sue DFC for creating the Lava Man, claiming that the Lava Man was too similar to their Shambling Mound. Now it gets even better in my opinion, because after they try and sue DFC for their Shambling Mound looking like the Lava Man, D&D puts out this. Now, if this isn't the most fucking ripoff of Swamp Thing toy ever put out there, with almost like the classic trash bunch fucking lice plant arm over here, but why not, right? And then what do we got over here? What brings me to is the craziness of how almost 80 years later, we now have dudes like fucking Last Resort Toys making a 4 times scale of something like the I Married a Monster from Outer Space. And we all 110% see this guy as being like a Swamp Thing ripoff. And in my opinion, like one of the most famous aspects is like this wishbone root, which I can't get over it being a banana peel. I think it's this fucking banana peel right here on the heap that ends up seeing itself being like brought over and over time and time again in everything from the I Married a Monster from Outer Space sculpts to the fucking Shambling Mound. And all of a sudden it becomes like on the chest, it becomes on the face of them, and it started as a fucking banana peel. Why I nerd out so fucking hard on all that though is because then when I'm sitting here looking at these guys, it just goes to show how it's like, I'm gonna even end this share screen for a second, man. I'm gonna show you guys my toys like a fucking loser. Where the hell did this go? Boom. Boom, boom. Where's that control bar? There you are. Stop share. All right. If we look at something like this guy here, this is the lava monster done up by Trash Toy Studios. And done up in like that Swamp Thing coloration, it totally starts to give that vibe of like a Swamp Thing. And it just jokes to me how it's like, it's technically a lava monster. It's not technically a heat. And all of a sudden you put it in something like this, and it's just a fucking dope ass art toy again. And it glows in the dark and it fucking lights up. Or you get someone like this guy here, that again, we're thinking of him as being almost like a Swamp Thing bootleg that Toxic Fumes Toys did. But when you look at the shimmering alien from the I Married a Monster from Outer Space, it's kind of dope how all of a sudden this guy has that same kind of like pearlescent shimmer to it. And you look at something like this guy here from Babadrock, where it's now taken like the Swamp Thing Kenner toys and it's fused it in with like fan art from online where he's got flowers and shit growing off of him. And you look at shit like the one from One Trick Pony, where he's got flowers actually inside of it. And it's like a fucking art piece where he's holding on to little tiny army men. And then what blows my mind is like when you think about all these dudes that were originally like creating the sculpts for this, because I always think of like the guys that make these toys as just being like regular toy makers, just like all you guys, just fucking like sitting there and sculpting and having clay. And so I love Fret Brett, might be one of like my favorite Swamp Thing creators. And we don't really get a chance to see his work too much. But in my opinion, this embodies it all. He even says it's about 70% Swamp Thing, 10% Alien, 10% Sesame Street. And that right there is hilarious to me because it's like, well, shit. Did we know the tree trunk monster was technically an alien? Why did you go alien with your fucking Boggy Boy? Why does it have that classic wishbone wood trunk that we all seem to like know and love from Swamp Thing? Why does it have those short legs? Why do they all have that short leg, long upper torso? It's just crazy to me how like we create these images of these characters and then we fuse their parts into it. And when you look at someone like this guy here, that's the big Boggy Boy. And suddenly you're just getting like the fucking shimmer from it again, like you'd see in that alien one. Or you all of a sudden get something like the more rooted, like plant version one. And it's just insane to me how it's like, this is how these toys came to kind of be. It's not like somebody necessarily intentionally tried to rip something off. They were in love with an idea or a concept. And it was almost impossible not to take from the mound or not to take from the heat. And I'm sure to some degree or another, man, like if I was trying to write like a creature and I was in love with reading this book and I was laughing with my buddies about the fact that it was like, dude, as if they literally had like a perfect name right there. It was a Swamp Thing, but they went with heap. Why? They already called it a Swamp Thing. It's like, fuck, how do you not make it a Swamp Thing at that point? Oh, sorry, Jazz Wiz. I guess it's 80% Swamp Thing, 10 and 10. I know it's 10 and 10. I just don't know how much swamp. Sorry, guys. But we see that all the time, man, in toys. And it's just, even in the indie scene, people will be like, oh, I need to get to this toy before so-and-so gets to this toy. And it's like, dudes, like, we're cut from the same cloth. We're inspired by the same shit. We're motivated. We love this content that's been around like 80 years, dude. 80 years. And homies are still making brand new toys of this shit. Oh.
I knew all that already. So not news to me, but maybe for everybody else, huh? Dude, that's amazing. That's an amazing breakdown.
I wonder what marketing person or if it was a creative person that was like, yo, I'm taking the pants off of this space creature. He's a swamp tree trunk monster now.
Man. I think we were talking earlier and I was saying how you had it in your stories that it kind of breaks it down. And man, dude, you could probably go on for so much longer on that. That's crazy, man. That's stuff that, like I said, I was telling you before that you kind of see over and over and over again, but you don't really put two and two together as far as what's coming from what. As far as time periods go, you know, that I'm not very good on as far as the older stuff of, you know, like what came out when. But when you break it down like that, it makes a lot of sense.
What trips me out sometimes, man, is it's like, I'll be honest, I stared at the shambling molds from Toxic Fumes to, or Trash Toy Studios so many times. And I told him one day, I was like, I don't know what it is I love about them. I can't figure it out. And then one day it just clicked. I was like, they're a bunch of little mini swamp things, you know? The only difference was they had this weird trunk. Once you see the heap and you see that trunk, you're like, holy shit. There we go. There we go. I love it, man. I just, dude, folklorian, you're so right, man. Admittedly, like the famous Chinasaurs. I'm not going to get into it because I'm sure most of you have gone down that rabbit hole if you collect toys. But yeah, the famous Chinasaurs, dudes. Absolutely. Glorious.
A new recurring segment, maybe like a Crumbs history breakdown. I'm down.
Oh, jeez.
Says Junk. Nim, what's happening? He's got stuff going on.
Nim's got 2 accounts. Make sure you follow them. Recycle Gallery. I've got you in our wheelhouse this evening. I want to show off that new piece you just dropped off to Earth, Kentucky. It's fantastic. Hilarious. Fantastic.
Good one. Good one. Good one. Oh yeah, Recycle Galaxy. What's happening?
Yeah, man.
Man, well, where do we go from here? I mean, shit.
We do have to do some top into some drops and shit that are going on. But we also have 5 giveaways this evening. 5 totaling, right? We've got a massive bundle from Low Tech Studios, a lovely t-shirt, stickers, boxed figure.
Correct.
And her Toyz is a masochist.
Man.
Not even a masochist. He's like Santa Claus. I don't like.
So
yeah.
I hit him up, and like he's like, you know, we're already on the same page. He's always thinking he's already a step ahead. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna hit you up for some Halloween pieces. He's like, all right, I already got it. I already got it. Like I didn't even say anything. I already got it. All right, cool. So, and then I hit him up, and I was thinking, hey man, what if we do like 2 pieces or 3 pieces? You know, one all black, one all orange, and one like a marble, like a black and orange marble. And he's just kind of like, yeah, I got it. So then he hits me up the next day and was like, hey, stop by and pick these up. They're done. I had no idea what they were. Like there was no like, hey, what do you think about this? So I show up, man, and it's like, you know, this dude's sitting there, which glows like crazy. And then
very nice, interesting glow too.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's orange, but then there's also like some of that green in there. Dude, this Metaluna mutant right here, this orange and black one, look at the cape on that guy. That one's sick. So all orange and it glows, and then the black on there is airbrushed on there. That's not resin, but it is some nice airbrush work. But that cape though, man.
I mean, no disrespect to the individual that I purchased 2 Martians from about a year ago, but there are times I kick myself for the fact I didn't just go and grab some from her. Those are some beauties.
Yeah, dude. The cape on the Metaluna mutant, I don't know what it is, dude. When you add a cape to this figure, to me, it just like totally transforms it for whatever reason. So there's that one. And then a classic RoboCop in orange and black. And then this one, dude, this blood red Dracula.
That you should pull up that RoboCop. You didn't give it justice. You didn't give that one justice. Sorry, I'm gonna be that guy. The gradients on that are fan-fucking-tastic. And the reason I say this is because most people will do a gradient on a 45-degree angle because that helps them make sure that they don't get bubbles in the toes and the hands. In doing that, it makes getting a straight gradient very difficult. The fact he capped those at the knees equally and at the elbows, stupid talented, man. Stupidly talented.
So that's the black is airbrushed again on this.
Okay, still.
I didn't want to cut you off. I'm going to be like, okay.
If it was gradients, it would have been fucking stupid. But there's still really fucking clean airbrushing.
Absolutely. Very clean airbrushing. Absolutely. Oh, man.
I'm trying to boost it up a bit. Come on.
That was a great breakdown. If this was poured like that, that would have been a hell of a breakdown and very high praise. It's airbrushed, but we'll take it anyways. It's very nice. The other one was this blood red Dracula. Now this one he did last year, And I do have one, but there's just not a lot of these out there. So this is very cool. This is a very clean piece.
That cut on the cape is fucking spectacular. I was Googling that earlier.
Yeah. Makes all his own capes too, man. Went and just bought a bunch of material. I went with him a couple times to look for a bunch of different stuff and he ended up just buying like the vinyl online and experimented with a couple different thicknesses. But he's got some great patterns for his capes, dude. His capes are very resin bloodish. They're very sharp, dude, very fine.
I know
They're dope.
Killer Bootlegs back in the day, being one of the first dudes to start putting capes on his figures. He used to hunt down at vintage shops, and his parents' old deflating cool floaties for the vinyl.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. You cut out there for half a second and it messed up the whole thing.
Oh shoot, sorry about that. So Killer would cut up his old pool floaties.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. You know how you get like
I'm like,
kids
what?
inflatable shit that you can. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Dustin Neal, it's only rides. You win rides on it. I'm sorry, man. I can't necessarily mail it out, but if you want to come down to Toronto, you let me know. If you've won a Crumbs mustache ride, then you guys just come on down, and that's how she goes.
That's funny.
Hopefully nobody takes me up on that.
Yeah, right. Cape on this one. Bam. The Skull Crusher cape on the bottom is very, very nice. There's also a couple of these little glow in the dark pumpkins. Pam, like that.
Okay, but no, I don't know if you saw her Toyz' picture. He put those pumpkins with the Skull Crusher. I believe he might be a pumpkin crusher.
Yes, he's a pumpkin crusher.
That's hilarious.
Well, I think I put it in there that there is one of these pumpkins with the Metalona Mutant and the RoboCop, but I have more of these too. So we can definitely get some of those in with the Skull Crusher as well.
And Junk the Dragon, yeah, we're going to be doing it slow, one at a time. Like it's a fucking orgy, and you've got a number, and you're just like looking ahead of you, and you know it's going to be about 3.5 hours in total. We'll make sure that you get in there in the 3.5 hour total span, but you might have to watch some fuckers win some shit.
Do we do one right now?
Let's do one right now.
What do we want to do right now?
Well, to be fair, I've been chatting and being a perv and not filling up the wheel of death. So let me start filling that up. I think if anything, you should show off that sick as shit Low Tech Studios drop that came out yesterday or last week.
Yes,
we can hand that one out.
Low Tech, yeah. So this was the prize pack that we talked about last week, and we got a lot going on over here on this desk today. Holy smokes! Damn. Low Tech. So first of all, right. Low Tech, very nice. Invisaurs figure. This is the green. I'm going to open it real quick. I will package it back up. You're muted. You're muted.
For a pretty new artist, they really went all out.
Yeah, for sure, man. This is static except for the head, but it's got some really, really nice paint on it for sure. Yes, nice packaging. And then it does have the stickers with it. Bam. And then also the t-shirt.
That's what I mean. Like this like you guys are getting huge and like crazy at this shit, dude. I promise you, a couple of years back, like people didn't come out of nowhere with fucking like under 500 followers and shit, busting out t-shirts with fucking boxed figures.
Yeah, that's on the sleeve. And here's the thing about Low Tech is he's got a background in shirt making. He's not like just making shirts off the cusp and throwing them in there and hoping that they're legit stuff. Years
Screen printing it and shit.
Yeah, years of shirt making experience, very good quality. We did talk about that, and I told him, you know, what a little bitch I am when it comes to t-shirts and how picky I am. And he's like, no, I get it. You're gonna love these. And I do, man. Super soft material, really good quality. So somebody will be winning that. That's a great giveaway right there, man. Holy smokes.
That's what, dude, you toy guys are insane sometimes. The generosity is wild. Super appreciative that you guys do that.
Dude, and this one started off, he's like, hey, I wanted to send something. I made this other purchase from him, and I said, he said, hey, I want to send something for the show too. And I thought it was just a figure or something like that. Didn't really know it was. Then I get this package that's just like this huge thing. And I'm like, damn, dude, what did I order? I knew that I had ordered a couple t-shirts. And I thought, well, maybe they're just bigger because of that. But then this was inside. And I was like, holy smokes, dude, this is sick. That's very cool. Someone's going to win that. Bam, that's all one package right there.
What a fucking chat, man.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I think I've got everybody's names in. You guys all know the drill, man. I'm going to show you the wheel of death. If you don't see your name on there, please let me know. And we will get you on there ASAP.
Yeah, Low Tech Studios package. Who's got it?
Yeah, I've got Recycled Galaxy. Also, if anybody hasn't chimed in, there we go, 420 Newman, what up? Please chime in now. I'll add you to the wheel of names. Death.
Yeah, so anybody who's newer and that is watching, if you don't say anything in the chat, we do not know you're in here.
Yes, unfortunately, we have no way of seeing who's actually in the chat besides those folks who actually chime in the chat. We can't see who's watching if you're silently just watching. So if you'd like an opportunity to win, please chime in. Crashman27, thank you so much, dude.
Boom.
Just chime in. We'll try and catch you before we give it a spin. There will be other giveaways throughout the night as well. So
yep.
Don't stress too much.
You can just say here, say whatever you want. Oh, Max Patton would like to be added. You better add him, buddy. What's happening, Max? Good to see you, my friend.
I bet that guy didn't find anything interesting in that Swamp Thing chat.
No, not at all. Never heard of him.
I brought a couple of his over here because, dude, like, actually, you know, somebody who has probably one of the best things ever said in any of the unboxings, in my opinion, might be Skull and Void. When he was talking about making the header covers for those Swamp Things, and he talks about how you're paying homage, you're celebrating the sculpts, not just through like the use of lines and shit, but like through color. It was beautiful. Yeah, that dude's a smart fucking cookie. All right. Oh, nice. I'm glad I waited a quick mo. We got one more coming in. All right, we're giving her a spin, folks. See who wins that beautiful low-tech package.
Did you get DRR? Yep, you already got him. Nice. Oh, look at that, dude.
The universe is fucking jokes sometimes, man. The universe is fucking jokes sometimes.
I wonder if he was at home and he was like, hey, hold up. I got to jump online and win something real quick.
I wonder if he's in the Batcave. Yeah, so
winner.
One Trick Pony. Congratulations, dog.
Nice. Very nice, dude. Max, if you could send me your address, shoot it to the show link or my personal, that'd be sweet, man. I will get this out to you ASAP. Very cool, dude. Good win.
I'm sorry. The universe is so fucking jokes sometimes, man. Like, what the hell? What are the odds of that? Literally show the dude's fucking creation 2 seconds later, wins the fucking draw.
And again, dude, big thank you and shout out to Low Tech Studios for providing this. Check out Low Tech Studios. Lots of cool stuff out there.
Yeah. seems like he's pretty new on the scene. They seem like they are pretty soon new on the scene. Jeez.
Yeah.
Um, but holy cow, man, killing it. Some of
Yeah.
you guys pump out so many toys so fast. It's insane to me. Dude, I'm sure you get it. The game was not like this 2 years ago. We did not see dudes having like full acrylic tiers rode up with figures. The Wendigo, that dude's on fire, dude. I need toys. Fire.
Oh man, the Wendigo, dude.
Did you do it yet?
No. Dude, I've had so many things in my cart on that site. And I'm just waiting to pull the trigger. I actually need to hit them up about some of those figures that you got. There's only one left on the site, but I'd like something a little bit different than that. So I'm going to try to hit them up for that. But yeah, super, super sick.
Get some custom work.
Yeah, very cool. Love that account. Carolina Cool Cat, what's up, man?
I am trying to catch you guys as you chime in and make sure that you're added to the wheel for the next couple giveaways. So Mecha Ducky, you did miss the first one, but there'll be 4 others throughout the evening.
Yeah, maybe wait till next month. Yeah, I hear you, man. We're in that it's crunch time for decon. One thing I'm going to mention about decon right now, we're going to elaborate on this more probably just down the line, but very, very soon. It's going to start happening very, very fast. So I'll just break it down like this. Fletch and Spice Dreams are going to have a booth at decon. Those booths are not cheap. What they're thinking is doing a DKE Toyz style booth where they're selling figures from whoever wants to have their stuff sold. There's probably a lot more details on that coming out like very, very soon. But if there's any makers out there that want their stuff shown and sold at decon, get a hold of Fletch ASAP. Decon is in about 3 weeks, so we got to move super, super fast, but we're going to make the booth happen. It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. If you want your stuff shown and sold at decon, hit up Fletch. More details to come on that, but that's going to be something. That's going to be sick. I cannot wait to see that. Anyways, already some people confirmed on that, by the way, that are going to have their stuff selling. The Wendigo is one of them. So it's going to be some really cool shit.
Yeah. I think it's a great opportunity. There's a lot of folks out there that might not have the opportunity otherwise. And I think that's a lovely opportunity. Dustin Neal, Porpoise, Titty, and Wendigo are our favorites.
Yeah.
Titty is one of our favorites. Porpoise is one of our favorites as well. Wendigo, we don't know you well enough yet. I'm just teasing. I don't think any of us could pick a favorite, man. We could say all of them are our favorites.
It's so hard, dude. And that's the thing that I'm trying to stress is, there's other artists that have their own booth there, but they're selling their own stuff. They're not selling stuff from everybody else except for DKE, right? DKE is selling pretty much everybody's stuff, but still everybody is not everybody, man. Like you look at who's at DKE, and some of those people are in this room. The majority of them are not, and where is their stuff being sold at besides on their site or on drops or something like this? So great opportunity to get your stuff out there and just to be seen. There's going to be a ton of people there, and people walk by and buy stuff like that. I've seen it. Hurt Toys also going to have stuff there, which I can't wait to sell some of that for them. That's going to be awesome.
Leading up to it, it's going to sneak up faster than we think, but leading up to it, we should actually maybe see if Mr. Kelmer would love to come in and chat with us a little bit about what that process looks like for some of these artists. I know that he does the due diligence and the kindness of sitting with a lot of these artists leading up to the shows and actually discusses with them ideas, helps them kind of flush things out, helps them kind of break down concepts, just kind of helps guide them. So it might even be an awesome idea to maybe have him in, and that way, even if it's not this show, maybe for another show, you guys could be sitting there taking notes.
For sure, man. I mean, we always talking about wanting to do this for a living, and that's a dude who's in this scene doing it for a living. So, you know, he's got the recipe to make it work for him, and then to make a full-time gig out of it, which is super rad.
Yeah, man. Isn't that what we all kind of would love? Toyz 24/7.
And like Fletch said, man, it is late notice. That's why I'm saying if you want to get in on that, hit him up like ASAP. You'd have to get some stuff made, get it shipped up like ASAP. You know what I'm saying? The shipping, yeah. So international orders, it would have to be, I don't know, that'd be cutting it really close. 3 weeks is a good amount of time, but you'd have to have stuff made like very, very soon. But I mean, and you know, the thing is, dude, like if you got some back stock or something that you're trying to get rid of, that's not moving, or you just, you know, haven't wanted to move it. Sit back and
if you're gonna be there, but you don't have a table, bring them. Throw some money.
For sure. Anyway, so that'll be cool.
Hit up Fletch. I'm sure Fletch will be able to give you more details. We're gonna flush out more details probably with Fletch a little bit more this week as well. So that next week we can actually give you guys the details, like a fucking, I don't even know, what's something that gives a lot. Like a Hurt Toys giveaway bundle.
Like a Hurt Toys giveaway bundle. There you go. That's good. So all right, we're one giveaway down.
One giveaway down. We do have a list of giveaways and drops and shit happening, and we do that real quick, and then we'll pull Porpoise on in here and make him unbox a bunch of shit in front of us. Look at the toys he has. Marvel at them.
Yes, absolutely. He's got a lab
clown.
I want to check out.
Pardon me, I'm so sorry.
He's got a Lab 9 piece I want to check out.
Oh, dude, you boys in your Lab 9s lately. I'm jelly. I was telling you that this week. I'm a little green-eyed monster, but it's okay. That's part of toy collecting. All right, hopping in, folks. Gonna make a wild ride. Priscilla Art does shows. I don't know if anybody's familiar. Priscilla Art does a weekly show, and recently, it's not even the most recent, but admittedly it's one of the homies. Donner Don't Care did a lovely episode with them. Go check that out. It was 5 days ago. Donner Don't Care was sitting there. If you're not familiar, Beat of the Jays opened a couple of lovely packages of theirs. One of the most fantastic customized paint artists out there. Am I saying that right? I hope I said that in the least offensive way possible, because I think you're rad, dude. So there's Priscilla Art. Next to Brett for selling that badass F is for Frankenstein piece too. Skilled One, yes. I saw that was going off to a home. Congratulations, dude. Monster, what am I talking about? Mothman Republic had a fucking wicked ass drop. I don't know if anybody else got in on that on October. October, what was it, last Saturday? So we would have missed our show, I think. But these guys were hidden in it. We didn't know this guy was going to be hidden. This Glyptodon. These guys, I think, were the stars of the show, though, man. I don't know about anybody else, but we had not seen any of those drop in. These guys were fantastic. All these sold out very, very fast. But I do believe he still has a bunch of these guys here potentially kicking around. I don't know if a bunch, but hit up Mothman if you want some of those goodies. I'm going to drop that there. Mothman's actually just sick, too. I don't think they get the praise they deserve, in my opinion. Oh, fuck yeah, Skilled One. That's sick, dude. I hope they glow like shit. Cat Fans, Forever did a drop. I believe there's still some of these kicking around as well. It didn't say sold out on there, so that's why I didn't include it. There's something really sick about these two, actually, that it's hard to notice. And I don't know if he did it on these ones. But typically with these characters, what he does is he'll actually use a super gloss finish on the animal parts, and then he'll actually leave a matte finish on the clothing parts. So even though they're blanks, they technically have differences to them where like the hands, the toes, the face is all like pop a little bit more from the clothing. Ooh, High Proof Toys dropped. Snag a blue boot pumpkin. All right, let me take a look for that in a moment here, Mecca.
Those are all original sculpts, right? By
yes. Yo, those Cat Fans ones are insane, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'll pop that and be right back open. Bad Mojo Toys, cat fans forever. I'm sure he's got a process. You know what I mean? This dude's
Yeah, dude.
insane. He does so
Yeah.
much work that I feel actually gets really like just not noticed. I don't want to be a douche in that way, but like, okay, he did a slip cover, a slip mold the other day. This, in my opinion, was genius. I guarantee there are so many dudes in the toy scene that would have made this a big, ginormous slug of silicone, which is fine, which is dope. But the fact that he didn't have to is like dope as shit to me. It's just a slip. It's like, hell yeah, bro. Like this dude, like he's very technical and like he's got some really good ingenuity. That's almost the
Yeah.
best way I can like put it. I don't want to like SSD too hard or something, but like he just does things often that are just really, really intelligent and like well thought out in the way he does them. I like
Yeah.
it. Like dope.
Yeah, those are crazy.
The dude is really talented. I think he's
Yeah.
I feel he gets under credited, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Northwest Aces, what is going on, dude? I'm gonna add you to the wheel as we speak. Boom.
Nice.
Matt Toys. So they just dropped
Mm-hmm.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know if they're on sale on their website, what the plan is with those. I just happened to see that
That's
they
dope.
posted about this 11 hours ago.
Man.
They don't have a whole lot on their page. This was 3 weeks ago. I think they were one of our artists that we featured with under 1,000 potentially. Yeah, 121 followers.
121, dude. That's just stupid. Look at
Yeah.
that. The cape. Oh, look at that. Damn.
The
Okay.
artist is good. This is what I kind of
Yeah.
mean. Like it's is what it is, dude.
Nice. I like it. Oh, I like that. The pink stormtrooper in there. That's dope.
They're clean casts.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
This guy here,
that wrestler
Amazing
too.
Plastic Toys.
Yeah.
This guy seems to be dropping something like every fucking couple days. 22 bones, 15
nice.
international shipping. Not bad, not bad, not bad, man. Great
That's cool. I like that.
They're fun. These guys are actually where I first landed on here for. Was actually some Halloween colored dudes.
Yeah, those are nice.
Very trash bag bunch. I don't know if they're like 3D printed or if they're sculpted.
Yeah, I don't know.
Matters.
I like that rhino on there. That was sick.
Yeah, he's really, really clean, actually. I keep going back to that.
Yeah.
The color and the sculpt. 2.5 inches isn't small either.
Oh, wow. Okay. Glio's compatible. Nice.
Oh, shit. So it articulates in the limbs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, there it is. Nice.
Oh, hello.
Huh.
Lifting up arm, holding the gun. The battle toads with extra arms. Where'd you see the battle toads?
Battle toads.
You don't see many battle toads.
Oh, the battle toads with extra arms. God, battle toad. Remember that?
Oh, hell yeah, I remember that. Dude, one time I did acid, and the dude I did acid with just sat there playing the bass line from Battletoads for probably like an hour and a half. It was hilarious, but I could not stop just watching him as he was just staring at me basically. Oh, hell yeah, there we go, Battletoads. Damn.
Oh, nice.
Sold out, though.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, Skilled One. Get all the way down there just for fucking... so these actually look in the store as well.
Oh, those are cool, man. Yeah, Wonky Toy, nice.
Young Buck. Not that that matters, not to be an ageist. Carolina Cool Cat has proven to us that makes no fucking difference.
Yep. I like that. I saw that.
These little dudes.
Yeah, yeah. It's got like that kind of iridescent, kind of oil slick type thing going on, which I think is cool.
Okay, now if you had to guess, airbrush or pour?
It looked like a pour to me.
That's what's so hard these days, because it was pretty translucent, eh?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm with you.
Really good.
The iridescentness of it was accurate. I think that looks like a pull.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, way nice. Yeah, that's cool.
What a hilarious choice to booty too.
I know, right? That was cool.
Like, you know, we all need to have some little things in our collection, I guess, to fill up the shelf space. That's a good one right there. A little funny. Somebody called what that was from actually last week when we haven't seen it. I think it's from Gromit, something in Gromit.
Yeah. Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit. There we go.
Yeah.
So those have now
Johnny Marbles. What's happening?
Oh crap! Monster Forge is on fire lately, dude. It seems like every fucking week he's got something hitting the store. Look at these dudes. And sorry, I couldn't help but notice the Swamp Thing vibe earlier. That's probably
serious.
Attracted me.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's green with red eyes. It must be a Swamp Thing. But yeah, Monster Forge is on fire, dude. And again, all original sculpts. I was talking to Skilled One about it because it seems like Skilled One might be pals, long pals with them. I don't want to go in. Maybe I don't know anything. It seems like they always do unique one-offs. It'll never, like, even in a run and a drop, it'll never be a complete, like, identical run. There'll always be variations amongst them. That's stupidly insane to me. Because we first noticed it on these, and I was like, I don't understand it. It's
those are sick.
They're all different.
Yeah.
And I believe that's when Skilled One first pointed it out. And it's like, that is so much work, dude.
Man.
Like,
yeah, those are cool.
Every single one, different, unique, individual sculpt. Like, what are we talking about? Oh, anyways, if I'm not mistaken, Skilled One, correct me if I'm wrong as well. I believe Monster Forge might be one of the members of Minifigure Militia, but I'm probably gonna sound like a fucking idiot now. Did I copy and paste that over for you guys? Well, if I did, you're getting it again. No, I did. Zymot. Dude, did you see this ridiculously stupid prices right now on Zymot Co.'s website?
No. Enlighten me.
So he dropped these guys recently. What was I looking at that it pulled them up? It must have been View All. They were like 7 bones, dog.
What?
Pardon
wow.
me? Like,
wow, look at that. Those are resin too, yeah?
Yeah. 2 1/4 inches. 7 bones though.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think his prices are off to, like, well, as you can just fucking do, price low to high. 7 bones, 7 bones, 10 bones. Damn, what the hell?
Yeah, dude, cheap.
10.
I mean, yeah.
Affordable.
So there is airbrush work in there too, right?
I would imagine there's a mix-up of airbrush and resin pours. They generally seem to try and specify when they've done a full like resin pour of something. I also believe some of it's going to be almost like a blow plastic too.
Yeah, you're right. We have talked about that before. Dude, that's way cheap. I mean, that's a nice price.
Well, and you know what I actually really love about it? When we talk about someone paying homage to like the weird ass bootlegs and shit, this is the inspiration. He was sharing with us this past week. He was sketching up the design for this on ZBrush. We're mimicking it after this Hong Kong packaging. We're a weirdo. I love it, man. So we were talking about this at the very beginning when Recycle Galaxy hopped in the chat.
Yeah, I saw those, man.
What the hell, bro?
That's what I said. You know, and it's too bad those didn't come out during the KFC show or the Colonel show at E2K, but still, I wonder where that head came from.
Oh, geez.
That's so.
If they OG sculpted, maybe sculpted on top of something.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a great idea though, with the chicken feet on the side.
They're fantastic. They're like some kind of like fucking T-Rex legs that work perfect in this scenario for it. Well,
yeah, Recycle Galaxy. Get over to E2K, check that shop out, and find something from Recycle Galaxy. There's War Boars in there. Those are in there.
Yeah, you know what? When I was on their page earlier today, I couldn't figure out why they looked so familiar too. And you're right.
Yeah.
This is where we first landed on them. We're all on these fucking fun War Boars.
And there's a lot of those that are still available in E2K, and they're dope, dude. I love mine.
I was gonna say you have one, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, It's in there somewhere. It's I believe it's the pink one down there. But anyways, they're sick.
Garbage chute droids.
Really
come
well
to
done,
life.
dude. They came with a gang of weapons. It's got a cape. Really good paint apps on all of them too.
This is kind of what I mean by it. Seems like nowadays somebody hops into resin making and they're just like, I'm fucking really good at this.
Bam, there's a ton of them.
Yeah, like what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
The color choicing is a lot of fun too.
It really is. That's what caught my eye was all the, I mean, dude, how do you choose just one?
They're like little Ewoks.
Yeah, right. It's Drunken Gamorrean Guard, which is really cool. Also I've been seeing speaking of E2K, Dark Rainbow Toys has been sending a ton of stuff over there. I don't think they're quite in the shop yet, but they that's another one to check out. E2K, man, great shop.
Fletch, I just posted in the chat there for you, dude. And E2K is a great shop, absolutely. I believe these went to the E2K website, Fletch.
Yeah.
Yeah, killer job on those. Recycle Galaxy, you fucking kill it, dude.
Yeah.
Geezer, man, you know I like Geezer. I like Geezer periodicals a lot. I think they're a stand-up chat. This one in particular really caught my eye. This is a fantastic fucking.
Oh, that's funny.
That's a good creature, man. Like I've never seen that head used. Like what are we talking about?
Yeah.
And he kind of said it in his post, it's like I couldn't let Halloween approach without doing some monsters. It's like, damn, dude. That's kind of true. Like I think last year he did all the like tall figures with the hand-drawn backers.
That's right.
Dude. I will always say too, I think his paint apps are what I admire the most. That is clean, dog.
That's way clean. Dude, the red and the white like that. I've talked to people who do the hand painting sometime, dude, and that is a challenge. Anytime you get white in there, especially next to like a red or a blue, you're asking for
black.
That takes a steady hand. Yeah, right.
The hands right here.
Because
I think they're attached.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
KFC 3PO. Yo, Street Fight SPX. Good call, dude. I didn't even really piece that part of that together. Fuck, you guys. Love having you guys in the chat. If you guys aren't following Geezer, you own it.
Yuck says R2 deep fried too.
Oh, KFC R2D2. K there, fucking chat. Street Fight SPDX just killing it tonight. Yakima killing it. Damn, you guys have good punnies for these.
Real Bernhardt. Dude, lots of
real Bernhardt
candy in their pieces. I saw Retro Gimmick was doing a piece where he was experimenting a piece, trying to get some candy corn in there.
Oh,
there's another one.
I'd be curious to know when you guys do this shit, like if you have to spray it first or coat it in anything first, because I would imagine like if there's a certain amount of water in the candy, water hates resin. A lot of this shit's going to off gas in some degree. Does it have to be a certain type of epoxy or resin that you're using? What's the viscosity? Let us know in the chat if any of you guys are.
Yeah, Retro Gimmick was having a tough time, man. I think he finally got it, but he did show a couple posts where, where a piece of candy corn was like sticking out of the figure, which is also another thing that I've always wondered, man. Like, and I know it happens like that. You can see whatever the piece is inside, either floats up to the top or to the bottom or to the side. And I have some where it's really, really close. Like there might be a really thin layer of resin over that piece. And it may even distort like what the figure's supposed to look like. But sometimes they're just barely hanging on that they're in there.
You mentioned that. And there was an artist recently that I also saw them use candy corn. And my brain instantly thought like, oh, fuck, dude, like that's going to get so sticky and weird inside of that. And then I found out they had done resin candy corns. I was like, damn, okay. Resin candy corn makes a lot more sense. And then I was really impressed by how clean all the fucking candy corns were. Simpleton brain, what can I say? Boom. When we talk about shows, this is not a toy store. It's going to have an online toy show going on this weekend on Saturday. So make sure to be keeping your eyes peeled on that. A lot of the times I do find it takes a little bit for them to update the website. So if you're watching, it looks like Saturday at 3 p.m. Hang out. I'm assuming they're going to be going live, showing you a bunch of the new pieces hitting. So definitely hit up those DMs for them if you see anything you like. That might be your easiest way to get one of the pieces that's going to be in there. I think Titty's going to have a piece in there. I believe I saw Underland Cosmo is going to have one in there. A lot of the Aussie boys are going to have some pieces. So this is not a toy store, dropping that on the weekend. Vomiting Droids, we're probably going to keep on talking about this one for weeks now. The 31st. So many of you are aware, Vomiting Droids doesn't do a drop too often, man. When he does, they're always glorious. This might be what seems like the most planned drop I've ever seen Vomit do.
Yes, I think you're right. Well, at least this much notice.
This much notice and this much unification. I don't know, is that the right? There is a theme.
Look at those, dude. Those are sick.
Fantastic. It's going to be very hard because I think, like, anybody who's seeing this picture right now, I'm going to send the link. Well, decide which one you want now.
Dude,
you will not have the time to choose whence these post. You are going to,
you know what?
And
a matter of fact, dude, I think it's a blind bag drop, is what he said. It's just you get who you get.
Oh, good on you, Vomit, dude.
But I'll tell you what, man.
Smartest.
That dude with the knife right in his heart, dude.
Yeah, no doubt, eh?
That's nice.
VD is no STD.
Wow.
Ario Boba, dog. You sometimes surprise me so much.
Yeah, blind bag. Very cool. O'Keefe, what's happening, my man?
Look at these stupid faces on these.
Yeah, dude.
We haven't seen this face yet. I don't own a bear with a face like this on there.
No.
That face?
No, not that one. I don't think that one.
It's so angular. It's great.
Yeah, I was gonna say the cheekbones are very Grace Jones, if you will.
That's a dope piece, dude. Oh, look.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. Fuck, man. Yeah, man. Those are nice. That is, I don't believe that's paint.
Oh, I doubt it's paint. I think it's resin, man.
I think it is.
I'd go resin.
Yuck. Good call. Destro.
Oh, you guys sometimes, you know it all, bros.
My man.
DT O'Keefe, I've got you my brain locked in to add you to the wheel. I will not forget. Drops. There's 2 of these left. If anybody wants, there are 2.
Those are dope.
There's a MK Ultra Yellow and a cartoon beer. There are 2 left. It is not often this happens. I do not work for Green Plastic Tunnels. It's just not often this happens. And I feel like a lot of people, once they see this post, will assume they're sold out. You're still good, guys. Finger paint. Oh, no, wait, yeah, all resin. Good. You know what, Vomiting, though? That would have been hilarious. Picturing you just dabbing your finger in some red and smearing it on each bear like some kind of Lion King shit. Next drop.
Yeah, Green Plastic Tunnels, man. Those were, oh, man, love that post right there.
The Wendigo.
Yeah, nice. Green Plastic Tunnels, though, that collab with Mark Ultra, you're right. Collabs do not happen very often, but those are sick.
That's it. The rest is actually going to be stores and under 1Ks.
Okay.
Unless you've got more.
I don't, man. There was there was a couple things I was looking at, but I think you covered them, man. The Real Bernhardt, you got that one.
Heck yeah.
You got some stuff going on. There was there's an E2K show, which is, I believe, Saturday.
Yes.
In person sales, right, Saturday the 29th. Yeah. Jonathan Queen, Small Painting Spooktacular.
So one trick got me onto this guy, actually. If you guys aren't familiar, they're astounding. They paint toys oftentimes. but that doesn't really do it justice when you say it like that. Which also, like, for any of the painters out there, and I'm sure Nim is probably gonna be sitting there being like, yeah, but you paint insane shit too. Toys are hard, man. They refract light oddly, plus they themselves are often painted. So like you're painting something that is painted that's also like depending on like the coating on it, refracting light. And yeah, good on them, dude. So many textures, so many like just astounding. So yeah, Earth to Kentucky is doing a show for that. Sorry, I thought I was sharing a screen. I'm just staring at their work going. Oh fuck, man.
DT O'Keefe dropping some knowledge right there. I did not see that one, my friend, but I am looking at it right now. One Trick Pony with a claim drop coming up on the 31st. How dare we miss that?
How did we miss that?
I don't know, man, but it's
my goodness
in there.
So there's the Earth to Kentucky show right there. Let's hop on a little journey together, folks. Let's just do it. So One Trick Pony apparently has got a drop coming out. I've got no shame in showing you guys we couldn't find them all before you guys came in. Damn. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. October 31st.
There it is.
7 p.m. Eastern.
1
hour ago. Well, that's why we didn't see it. 1 hour ago.
Yeah.
Well, we
go.
Caught it. Can't hide from us.
Nice. Yuck with a good call on the Nugget show is next week. That's the Dano Brown, I believe, show, correct?
Yeah. Yakamuk, thank you, dude. A lot of artists a part of that one.
Yeah.
From one of the legends in the toy scene. Ba-da-ba-ba, Nugget show. We're gonna have to do some fucking coverage of that, man.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of people in there. I have seen Healy's piece in there. It's super sick. And it's a nugget, you know, what the hell?
Look at that fucking, oh, come hang out at Toy du Jour. Nice. So we have to check that out, make sure that we get a good look at everything. Cause yeah, the roster on that is extensive. Damn, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Did he cast all the well, let's just, I guess I can just go back. What am I talking about? I was curious if he casted up all those fucking guys, if he had to try and round them up, or who casted them. What's going on here? Where all these nuggets come from?
The Nuggets, yeah.
Where'd all you nuggets come from?
Yeah, his lighters are great too, man.
I don't even want to think about it. You can't get one of them from the drops, so they don't exist. I'm pretending it doesn't happen.
Yeah, they're tough, man. He had some lighters and I think some patches a little while ago, but I think they went pretty quick.
Yo, Mecha Ducky mentioned somebody too. What was it? High Proof Toys, maybe? Because he mentioned little pumpkins. Oh, I think this was it. My brain doesn't necessarily always work, but they do look like they're out now. This is gonna be High Proof Toys. What I'm saying, pumpkins with blue feet. I think I nailed it. But yeah, 12.55. Some clean paintwork inside there as well, man.
Yeah, nice. High proof. Death and Strawberry
proof.
Spiders. Yeah, Kingdom of Spiders has had some just insane stuff recently, man. Always consistently good stuff, but some of the stuff recently has been very, very stellar.
It's hard to stay on top of them because they drop so much, so often.
Yeah. Very true.
I don't know. Yeah, they're gonna be in Toy du Jour, so we'll cover it in there. If you haven't already, though, I'm gonna share Kingdom of Spiders page right now.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Oh, Mecha Ducky says those fucking dudes with crossed out eyes, the pumpkins, they also glow.
Oh, nice.
Red. All right. Do we bring in Porpoise and make him show us his fucking new toys?
We should, man. Hey, let's though. I forgot that I had this. Another giveaway real quick. I'm gonna slide one in here. I don't know if anybody wants this or not. I don't collect these, but there's a Halloween 2 Michael Myers figure. If somebody wants that, get in on this giveaway right now. And if you win, I will send it to you for free. Anybody want that? Let me know you want.
We're spinning for that right now.
Let's do it.
Fuck yeah. I've been
Nothing
trying to
crazy.
everybody's names to the wheel of death as we go. So if you have not chimed in, if you don't think you're on the wheel, if you don't see your name on the wheel, please let me know. I will get you on there ASAP. I am even going to copy and paste it into the chat right now, so it's easier for you all to be able to see it. Oh no, that's not going to work out that way. Never mind. I thought it would. I thought it would do it in one bit entered chunk. It would not. It will do it in one big paragraph. You don't all want to see that. Yakamak, I have made sure that you have been added in, my friend. Dario Avalos, I'm a weirdo and I've got you in as Junk the Dragon because my fucking tism brain just does that. Dre, please let me know, because I don't know why I always want to think you're a doctor and that you're Dr. Ease, but I know that's not the case. And I'm gonna feel like an idiot not knowing how to properly enunciate your name, because I'm like that.
Oh, I didn't know what you were talking about. I see now. Yeah, yeah.
Because I always want to go into like Drazy, you know?
Yeah.
Thanks, Death and Strawberries, dude. I'm very familiar with that phrase.
So this is nothing crazy, just Halloween 2. It is unpunched, if that matters to anybody.
Don't undersell it, dude.
Well,
You
I'm
out of the
just
goodness of your
saying.
heart or handing out some Halloween?
Hey, for all
Good
I know,
old
someone could put
Johnny
this in a
Marbles.
case, or somebody could just Johnny Marbles. Attaboy.
Drazies. Okay, I'm gonna say it in my brain now 7 times.
Drazies. Got it.
Dude.
Halloween 2 for Johnny Marbles. Bam.
Johnny Marbles. There you go, dude. I think Johnny Marbles gonna dig fucking that Halloween 2 figure.
Yeah, for sure. I'll throw in some stickers and some other miscellaneous little things on there for you there, buddy. Congrats, man.
I love how we're just like rubbing like that part right below the head on the underside right now, making everybody wait for those hurt toys. You know the part I'm talking about.
They're waiting here patiently. Waiting here patiently.
Marble Man.
So what's up, man? We want to bring in Porpoise.
Porpoise.
Maybe I can set up stuff on my end for the for the other
do
thing.
some shit on your end, and I just genuinely really want to see what the fuck Porpoise ended up getting into those packages. I saw he ended up getting a wicked splendid editions package as well, and I'm pretty sure I know what that is, so I'm excited for that.
Nice. Thing that I noticed that when we do the glow thing, I don't know if it'll work. I don't have any music or anything. I don't know if that matters. It may be kind of awkward, just kind of not just,
no,
quiet, but
I'm gonna make you tell me who everybody is.
That's gonna be impossible. But
I feel that, dude. the group will probably know who most of these pieces are. General Porpoise Man, if you're hanging out in the chat there, let us know if you need the link sent over, homie. I can definitely resend that over to you. Or if you're taking a moment, I do know you have a family, and we never actually give you an appropriate time for these things. We like to keep everybody on their toes. So
Dr.
please don't
Ease sounds good too. Nice.
Take your time, dog. No rush whatsoever. Do you know what he got from Splendid Editions, out of curiosity?
No idea. I didn't ask. He reached out to me today and said, "Hey, this came in." And I was like, "Damn, I don't have anything from them." And I didn't even ask what it was. I wanted it to be a surprise. So it is.
Splendid Editions might be the king of hollow casts at the moment. It's weird and reluctant to even say that, because I know Death and Strawberries knows how I feel about pegged articulation in a hollow body, but yeah, he kills it.
Nice. Yeah, I don't have them. But oh, here we go.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
I love it. I
Dude,
love it.
That is so like above and beyond. What is that originally? That's got to be for something that you're doing. You're on mute or no audio.
That's a great mask.
Now I'm wondering if the... No.
No work.
Still no audio. I'm so sorry, dude.
How's this?
There we go.
There
yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
Yeah,
There we
yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah. Heck yeah. Were you gaming or something earlier using a different mic setup?
No, I just had to use different
No.
earpiece because this is too big.
Well, of course. Okay. So what's that for?
You know, just because.
Did you make that? That looks like you made that.
Yeah, I did. This was my daughter's Halloween costume from last year.
That's awesome, man. Holy smokes.
One of your children had the luxury of rocking that, dude.
Yes.
Oh man.
That's next
awesome.
level, man. So Halloween goes hard in your house.
Yeah. You can't skip it. It's the real deal.
Okay, so I don't want to get into too much detail, but I do know you've got little ones. Is this going to be like their like first technical like Halloween where like they can dress up, go out, get candy, and remember it?
Maybe the second one for that, because she does remember this.
Okay, fair.
So,
Could you guys go out and actually get candy last year in the States?
well, yes, because we live in an area that pretended that nothing ever happened, and but within reason, we were able to.
I can get down, man. And then I hate to hop right into it, but you have fucking awesome packages today.
I
Is it
do.
the two?
Got a couple. So this, I did take a quick peek, but I was like, oh, I should hold on to this for tonight. This is from Third Eye Toys. They're actually a local to where I am. Turns out we live fairly close to each other. And he had a drop recently. And
I'm not sure if I'm familiar with them.
got some stickers.
Oh, nice.
And hollow. Those are nice. Well, there's 2 bags. I only ended up picking up one thing. Maybe there's just some extra goodies.
I think at one point
Some
we looked at
little
their...
tchotchkes. There's a little
Oh, heck yeah, man.
worst keshi. And I don't know who this guy is. This looks like this could have been homemade. Not entirely sure. But yeah, you can tell that it's been poured here.
It's hard to tell sometimes what's an original sculpt and what's like a booty because it's just like there's thousands of toys.
This looks... I can't quite place it.
Like some kind of ninja cat.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's another little goodie. And here's what I picked up. He has these original sculpts of Jacket. I don't know if anyone's familiar with the Hotline Miami video game series. It's a real fun retro, like top-down face smashing game. And
that is a little chicken, right?
Yeah, it's he's wearing a rubber mask of a chicken, and you go around committing acts of hardcore violence.
Okay, I'm down.
But yeah, it's real fun, and it's this real cool fig, and like all original sculpt, very cool. Oh, and one more little guy.
Like some kind of tiny Pokemon.
All right, next box. Here we go. Lab 9. Should I look directly in the camera?
Not gonna no, not gonna lie, I'm very curious what like number 9 piece you have because he's been dropping so much recently. He'll do a bunch of like one-off drops into his store. So it's like, what the heck did Porpoise
This took some serious willpower to hold on to this box until tonight. It came on Monday. It's
Oh
just like-
man.
luckily, I was busy enough this week that I was able to. Nice. It's got the schematic.
I love that he includes those in there, man.
This is Pink Hulk. Very well protected.
Is it all foamied or bubbled?
It's just a bunch of bubble wrap.
Hell yeah.
It's just
Imperial Boba, I'm with you. There's something
amazing.
about
Check
staying-
this. Like that Specultron torso.
That's dope.
Dude, the shimmer on it is so
And-
strong. It looks like there's water in there.
It looks just like suspended liquid.
I love that head pink too. Fuck, dude.
And got an extra arm
Yeah.
and
Now you have
An
enough of his
extra
pieces
head.
at this point, man. Like his pieces feel different than the typical resin
yeah,
piece, right? Like they look like they feel different.
they're something else entirely. They're just yeah, the quality of them is just off the charts. And yeah, I hemmed and hawed on it for a little while and then just decided that yep, just had to.
With that torso, is the black painted or is that poured?
I'm
Hard to tell.
it is hard to tell. I think this upper section is resin. This lower section might be, but like you said, it's hard to tell.
So hard to tell because it could be painted, but it looks so nicely gooped.
Yeah, like it's very precise and
Yeah.
yeah, it's real good.
It's lovely to see that black come back up into the hair. What like it's a composition, man.
Yeah, and like backside, I don't know.
Clean.
Yeah, just and like
Even legs too.
that's there. The legs, this is all like tiered resin.
Yeah, solid form.
It's just all really nice.
Fuck. Yeah.
That's
See, if you look at
that.
if you look at it from the back, it does look like some black driplets were getting poured down to the bottom,
Yeah,
but it's just so stupidly like blobbed. I don't know. Yo, this is a marvel, dude. I am also, I know it sounds stupid, but I'm happy to see how many got ordered. I know this artist made this worrying that not many
this
people
is huge.
want it. Yeah, it's massive. The shipping on it must have been fucking stupid.
It's like a package. It's all wrapped. This is
See-
like Christmas in October.
This is kind of how I knew what you got. This is the moment I saw the side of the box, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I know what you got, man. I don't know if anybody else has been watching the process on Splendid Edition's page for these. Stupid.
This is amazing. It's Hank. And there's a whole write-up on it. And yeah, this is Splendid Hand. Splendid Editions did this. And yeah, this I've been anticipating this quite a bit.
He did them faster than I would have expected. Like, they really put a move on, man.
And just want to not damage that at all because I want to save that for later.
I'm just gonna drop the link for anybody who isn't familiar with Splendid Editions.
But yeah, Splendid Editions, he's got all sorts of prehistoric stuff in addition to his other things. But he actually worked on that Prehistoric Planet show that came out on BBC and Apple TV. So like, oh man, there's a lot of stuff in this box. Bunch of stickers.
Hell
Stickers
yeah.
are always fun.
The stickers are his
Another
little
sticker.
miniature series he has.
Oh, and there's like some extra stuff in here. Holy cow. Nice. It's a blank of the Carbosaurus.
Yeah.
That forget the guy's name, but it's that classic painting that it's based off of.
Yeah, he has really nice write-ups almost on every single piece on
Like-
his website, giving you a great breakdown. Oh shit, you have one too.
Yeah, I have the original one.
Nice. I love seeing, like on that one there, I really like seeing somebody's take on like the two-part mold with a hollow body.
There's two things in here. There's the Jackapil, which
Oh shit.
this is a very lovely, very detailed little sculpt. It's like I don't know, I think they're like cat-sized little dinosaurs.
I don't think I've ever seen that one. I didn't know they had that. That is dope.
Yeah, no bigger than a domestic cat. So this
Well,
is
I guess
very
I
cool.
kind of need that.
And here's the main event. This looks so good. It looks fantastic. Look at this thing.
They did such a good job on the paint app, and I think
This-
they did what, 4 or 5. Like,
Yeah, this paint app is wild.
it's beautiful, man.
And it's weighted in the back so that
Yeah, so it stands
it
properly. based on
counters
the-
this.
Yeah, seeing him
let me
like,
find-
sort that out was amazingly dope. It was like a win. You're just like, yes. Oh yeah.
Like, look at that balance.
On a phone, bro. On a phone in a man's hand. Oh,
Little
no.
arm articulation,
Yo,
legs,
actually, that
and a little
fucking-
bit in the head.
Okay, so this is actually like lovely in my opinion. Like how do I even put it into words? The change in where like they have that guy put together versus their previous dinosaur, like to see the evolution in their toy making endeavor is
Yeah.
fucking wild. Like I can't. That is a hollow body too, right? Yeah.
I believe so. It's
So
I think,
where's
yeah, I
the
think
seam
it's-
line.
maybe 2 pieces. And then there's a weight in the hips to counter everything.
Logically speaking, if you look between the arm joints, that should be where the parting seam should be. So that technically, like,
Yeah, you
you
can
join the
see
2 halves to make sure that the
There's a-
legs are in, but it's so clean.
it's very, very, very clean. Like it looks almost like manufactured.
Good
But yeah,
grab, dude. That's a
this
great
this
grab.
showed up today, and I was just like, oh, like this. I'm so excited.
As soon as I saw the size of the box, I knew that you got one. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, hell yeah.
So there he is, Hank.
Dude, as if that is like an indie toy right now.
Yeah, this. So yeah, if you don't already know about Splendid Editions, go check them out because um, the quality of the sculpts are amazing.
That really like reminds me of almost like one of those old JP figures you'd see, man.
Yeah, and
That's
it's like, but it's true to life rather than all cartooned out. It's like compare that to
yeah.
just like the Jurassic Park. It's like they're great, they're fun,
But
like they just don't compare.
that guy, I want to play with it, dude.
Like
So
check out
much.
his face. Check out that
I
face.
know the face is really fucking good. I think that's what makes me want to play with it so much. Kind of reminds
It's
me of
so
one of
expressive.
Show Dinosaurs, the dad from Dinosaurs.
Well, that's all I had. So
Man,
it's a busy evening. So I will be removed.
oh yeah. I'm so sorry, man. It'll never. I can try and fake it all I want. It'll never feel good doing the remove. Porpoise, dude, thank you so much for coming in, man. That fucking mask is a blast. You guys are always hilarious. As if we're not wearing costumes on our own spooktacular tonight. What are we thinking?
I was going to ask you if we were going to wear masks tonight, but I was like, fuck it.
3 hours in a mask? Fuck that.
Yeah,
This is Thursday, not my Friday. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
that's right.
So you're in pitch darkness right now because you're about to give us a good old glow show. Am I correct?
That is correct.
All right, I'm gonna shut the hell up and I'm gonna put you full screen, man.
Full screen. All right. So I guess we'll start off with the just all dark with UV, and then we'll turn the UV lights off, and then we'll see what glows. Shout out to Fletch for the black light. I'm using that super powerful black light that you gave me, Fletch. Works super legit. Brett, thanks for coming on. All right, we're going to start off from kind of far away.
You know, at some point, I'm gonna make you have to go right back over in a second, even slower.
Absolutely. Which is cool. I'm trying to watch it on my computer to see like exactly. I actually have a flashlight too. That would probably work a little bit better. All right, now we'll shut the black light off.
Dude, that is, I don't think I possibly knew you had that much UV slash glow in the dark pieces all clustered together.
I don't think I knew either until I started putting them all together. But then, you know, the other thing that's not out here is carded pieces. There are quite a few carded pieces that are UV or glow that obviously are not in here. All right, man, we good?
Yeah, sorry, dude.
No, all good. This is Titty Bean on the
Holy
wall
crap.
right here. I made the mistake of putting stuff in front of that cabinet before I took his pieces out. And there was no way I was going to start over.
This is, I guess you're gonna be dusting the shelves tomorrow before you put all these back up.
I hope to have these put back by St. Patrick's Day. So, which is, you know, 5 months away.
Yeah, no, exactly. Holy shit, dude. It was trippy when you flicked off the light at one point and then you ran your UV flashlight across them. Seeing them all just like charge back up again was just like, oh shit. There was so many things I would see too. Like it was lovely being able to see like, oh, there's a Simeon Cheese fucking big giant T-Rex, and like, I don't know, man, a couple of your Healy made shamans like stood out to me. Obviously your Quackula, you've got your Swamp Thing Wine Glow, her toys over there with a Beast Man. It's like, fuck, oh, that Metal Muta.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that, yeah, dude, insane. Glocaine. Yeah, Sledge Dog, you nailed it, man. I can, now that song's gonna be stuck in my head all fucking night. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Oh, Barrio. Yeah, dude, there we go. Sorry, my bad. Fuck, dude. I don't think I'd be able to leave that. Well, you probably have a hard time leaving that room too.
Dude, it's been hard lately. But it's cool to come in here and flip the lights on and then just flip them back off and just see everything that glows. Most of this stuff, a lot of this stuff, man, like legit, I usually get between like 4 and 6 hours of sleep a night. So usually by the time I go to sleep and then wake up, a lot of this stuff is still glowing by the time I wake up, which is pretty sick. All right, shutting the camera off. I will be
I'll be
back,
honest.
my friend.
Yeah, do it, dude. I was supposed to be getting all my lights off and shit so I could show you guys a couple of my glow beasts. But I'll be honest, I was just hooked on the glow there. Let's be real. It was hypnotizing. How do you go and set shit up when that's happening? I need that oversized Trex from the old vinyl toy machines. That's glow in the dark. Who made that? B to the J. I don't know if you're familiar. Oh, the T-Rex. That's Simeon Cheese. I don't believe he actually has any more at the moment, but you know what? Hit him up, man. He is one of the most charming individuals I've met in the toy scene. Lovely, lovely person. Always puts a fucking huge smile on my face. Big old pothead. Barrio, you're absolutely right, dude. There was quite a few Pamro fucking glows in there between the like glow Mabas and your fucking boba glows. I was looking at these actually the other night when I was going down my weird Swamp Thing rabbit hole. I don't know if anybody remembers these guys, but I really hope we see a fucking release of these. Boom, boom. You guys remember seeing these things back in the day? What a good Pamro drop. Some of them were all glow in the dark ones. Some of them have like this brown highlighting on the roots. Love it. Also, this gem here, Legion Toys. If you guys aren't familiar with Legion Toys, oh, look at that sexy Chewbacca fucking Swamp Thing, man. What are we talking about? Two swamps that I don't have that I definitely wish they would maybe make a remake of them. Legion Toys actually has a pink version of this as well. It's pretty fucking sharp. So if anybody likes Swamp Thing and hates me, get them. Holy cow. What did you guys say was probably some of your favorite pieces that you ended up seeing in B to the J's collection there? I know there was that big giant Healy made skeleton thing with like, has a very Why That K vibe to it that I wasn't familiar with. Hit them up again, just ask them to make you one, skilled one. I'll be honest, Old Crumbs is a dick and Pamro may not make me one. I can be blunt about that. What's a Legion? I am so sorry, guys. Oh, heck. Yeah, you know what? I bet they're a very, very nice individual. I could hit them up as well. Mario, I wonder if do you live in that region with them? Oh, is it because of where you are right now? I'm so confused by that statement. Yeah, Baba Drock, right? That fucking swamp. Okay, fine. I'll go and dig up the pink one. The pink one's dope. The backer on it's fucking gorgeous. I don't know who did the backer for it. I'm wondering if it's Legion Toys. But saved. This is basically, you guys are getting a little like insight of, if you didn't know, this is basically what I do in my free time. I just creep the internet for toys and I stalk you guys and I see what the fuck you're up to. All right, copy this. Boom, boom. Paste and go. All right, we're gonna share this pink Chewbacca. Yo, B to J, you came back. Sorry about that.
Yo, all good.
Boom. Look at that fucking sexy Chewie. Look at that backer. Oh, but I don't even La Cosra del Pantano. I'm assuming that is some sort of translation of like a Swamp Thing. What I dig about this pink one though versus the green one, if you guys check, the green one doesn't have this big old leaf that's been applied to this leg. And I think that's dope as shit. Also, classic, man. You gotta have those yams. Swamp Thing's gotta have those yams. Oh, B to the J, dude. Honestly, man, we don't think about it because you're just like you and you're so quiet about this shit. But honestly, thank you for taking out all those fucking toys tonight, doing that, man. That is wild.
For sure. It's something that I wanted to do for a long time, man. I thought tonight would be a good a time as any. Like you said, man, it's one of those things. It's kind of like moving, dude. You don't really realize how much shit you have until you start touching all of it. And then what I would do is just come in here and turn the lights off and just take the black light, kind of run it across everything and see what sparked up. And man, I swear, dude, like every time I came in here, I'm like, oh shit, I missed one. Oh, there's one back there. The next thing you know, I'm like, man, I have no more room there. But anyways, turned out pretty cool. I don't know if the camera was all like fucked up or whatever, man. I don't know, but
for a moment, it was a little acid trippy at a carnival, but then it would settle down and we get to see everything in there. It was fun, dude. I loved it.
It looked cool on my end. So I guess that's all that really matters.
There you go.
Just kidding.
I had no clue you had that many pieces that glowed and UV'd.
There's a lot, dude. And you know, it's funny. Everybody talks about who has the best glow. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. You could probably put 20 people in there and I wouldn't argue either one if you said that this guy's got better glow than the other one. Some of the UV on there, I don't know if you noticed, dude, but like Simeon cheese and some of the titty bean stuff, the UV is so hard, dude, that it almost distorts the picture. It's really, really crazy. And then the glow, dude, like I said, I guarantee you by the time we get out of here tonight, I'll shut the lights off, wake up tomorrow morning and some of this stuff will still have a little bit of a hue on it, which is crazy. I mean, we're talking, 6 or 7 hours from now, and it's still lighting up. So it's pretty cool. Nice work, everybody. Thank you, Skilled One. I am anxious to see Skilled Ones. I bet Skilled Ones. I mean, god dang, dude, just from what we saw on his wall last week and maybe the week before or the week prior to that, just these small little collections of stuff that just looks like it's just like he reached into a nuclear barrel and just stuck it to the wall, dude. It's nuts.
I think what I love the most about a good Skilled One box ripping open is I don't know anybody else as addicted to the glow as he is. I think Fletcher might be like second in the running for his addiction to the glow cane. You obviously have proven tonight that you are a glow cane addict through and through. But Skilled One is like on a mission. He like almost doesn't want to put anything up his nose unless it glows.
Yeah, I agree, man. Another guy, Dead Boy, another guy with a just world-class collection. And he's got tons of glow stuff in there too, which is super cool. Speaking of, one thing I kind of wanted to circle back around to is I don't know if we talked about Healy being on Toys on Tap. Abe, great interview on that. Having Healy on there, I'm sure that one's been a long time coming. Really good interview. And one thing he talks about on there is trends that he's seen. Just kind of going through toys, whether it's with colors or styles or figures. And right now, one thing that he mentioned is there's this kind of like neon glow UV type thing going on. And I mean, fuck, I agree. He has a much better understanding of it than I do because he's seen so much, before, and has kind of seen these things come and go. But it's trendy, but I don't see it ever, kind of not being a thing, dude. It's so damn cool.
I'm going to share something with you that's going to come off potentially conceited, but I hope you all understand how moronic it actually is. So it works really well in the industry I'm in, working often in marketing, that I am what I often refer to as the first wave. So essentially 30% of the population can efficiently be hypnotized. I have effectively been hypnotized before. And oftentimes I find myself grooving into patterns and then all of a sudden something will release. A prime example of that would be this time last year, I started a Care Bear collab with somebody that's coming near to a close. Care Bears are going to be fucking hot in a little bit. They're already creeping out everywhere. So it's weird to me how this happens. Now I realized a long time ago, it is not because I'm some weird genius. It is because marketing campaigns begin in trickling ways and they taper until release. And essentially at the very, very beginning of most marketing campaigns, it is planted so minusculely that only a small fraction of the population actually get hit with that marketing. Those individuals are now subconsciously basically thinking about that thing they've been told to think about, and they begin discussing it with people. As they begin discussing it with people, second wave, third wave, fourth wave marketing comes out until effectively you basically start seeing the commercials and the trailers or the advertisements come out for the product. It's just how she goes. At some point, like, it's not even just us in the indie toy scene. When we consider how long it takes in a toy world for something to be produced and released, and yet you've got fucking Final Faction sitting here, and their most recent line all had neon green glow-in-the-dark missiles. Why? And Barrio Boba, you're absolutely correct. I ended up noticing Bonus Dos Castranos, I believe. I'm probably butchering it. They have been getting some fantastic drops. I noticed they ended up actually doing Cheer Bear, the pink one for Pride, and they've recently, I believe, done I want to say Grumpy Bear. And it's comical to me because we all know how much blue and pink is just lovely, dude. Care Bears.
Real quick, how did you pronounce that account that you just said?
Let me go to their account so I don't completely fucking annihilate it disrespectfully again.
I thought you knew it, and it's one that I've seen, and it's one of those ones that I just, you see a word so many times, you just kind of make up your own way of saying it, and I know it's wrong.
I knew I was wrong. I said Bone Cosas, and I fumbled through the rest of it.
Okay.
This is the account here. I'll share it. I'll link it. They are doing some fantastic work right now. This is one of those types of artists that you end up seeing go from 1,000 followers to 15K in like a year, based on like knowing the trends, knowing what to release. This figure was probably their biggest figure, and they've just been doing very well. They've got some beautiful figures. I've shared this one with some of my homies not in the toy scene before, because it's like, how do you not get a kick out of that? I hope I'm sharing the right screen.
Yeah, and they've actually had some really cool stuff on their site before, and I've been into their store, and I'm just such a moron. I can't figure out how to buy.
Oh shoot, because of the pricing difference. Yes.
Well, it's the pricing and it's the language. I can't find something that will translate it for me so I can figure out what's what. I should just message them directly and be like, hey, I want this. But I've seen, man, quite a few pieces. If you scroll back in there was some really
I'm scrolling right now. I love their Pengu. As a Canadian, Pengu was my shit growing up, dude. Just an angry, I don't know what Pengu is. He's this penguin that for some reason it was originally made by like Montreal, Quebec. It was claymation, and you have this weird penguin just going through like basic kid shit. But there'd be times where somebody like he pisses on the floor, right? Like yellow claymation appears on the toilet, and his mom will come in being like, bah, bah, and he's just like, bah, bah. And for some reason, like it's all just penguin noises. None of them actually talk, and they've like sometimes will get like angrier about it, where like the eyebrows get all like down and like, bah, 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 and just hits, man, just slaps, some good shit.
That's funny. That's cool.
Fuck. Yeah. Bona Castellanos. I'm gonna ask Google later. Fuck, I hate that, man.
Yeah.
Standard white guy bullshit. Can't say anybody outside of North America's name properly. Sorry about that.
Yeah. I feel you.
I'm glad Crashman knows what I'm talking about. I'm not absurd, right? Pengu was up to some shit. Mischievous little penguin, dude.
God, that's funny.
It would almost just be like nonchalant. Like it wasn't like that was like the goal of the episode. It would just kind of be like, that's just a thing that happened at one point during the episode,
Yeah, right.
Yo, pop a box. What you got over there?
Pop a box, man. Let's do it.
And then we'll do a giveaway right after that.
Yeah, let's do that. Here, let's do this one. Let's do green plastic tunnels.
Oh,
green plastic tunnels just a minute ago.
When I saw that, I was like, okay, what the hell did you grab recently? The guy just did a job tonight.
Yeah, so it's not that, even though those are sick though, man. That last drop that he had with Mark Ultra, lots of carded. Now, I don't know how long you've been following green plastic tunnels before, but carded stuff is kind of like a newer thing, at least from what I've seen. And so these ones came up. I actually saw some on the website. I don't know if they were still available or not, but this is one that I snagged. This is that the Mummy, and it's a one of one. It's a carded. That's sick. That's cool. I like that. Really cool colors, man. I remember when I grabbed this one, I was messaging him. Now he's from back east, and he mentioned the Buffalo Bills football team colorway, which I was super into. I'm not necessarily a Bills fan per se. I do like their fan base, and they are kind of a hard-nosed blue-collar team. I do love that about them. And that's actually the second or third piece that I have now that's in that same Bills colorway, I guess you would call it. That's another one that I got. That one's one of one on that one as well. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 of 2 on that one. But carded, small carded pieces, very cool. And then this, I think he threw this in for free. That little dino. I don't remember grabbing that one. Maybe I'd have to go back and look and see exactly what I got. But
that's a sick colorway. Lilac and olive.
I was gonna say, what would you call that? That right there, olive. That's a good way to describe it. Nice. Yeah, lilac and olive. Good call.
That's a beauty.
Yeah. Good one. Green plastic tunnels, man. Always a hit.
You know, I like them more and more and more. Like the longer I'm on the scene, the more I like their work.
Yeah, it's interesting. To me, it's one of those ones where you look at it and, I've never really been an art person, someone who looks at art and can really just stare at it and make something of something super abstract, for whatever reason. With green plastic tunnels, I can kind of do that. I can look at the shapes and the colors and the subject matter and kind of relate it to certain things. And whether that was his intent or not, that's what it makes me think of, which is really cool. For instance, he had these series of pieces that he did recently that looked like all colors of that old school 70s Tupperware. You know what I'm talking about? There's like the orange, the brown, the weird green. And that was kind of the colors that he went with in that run. And that's what it reminded me of. And my mom had tons of that stuff growing up. And I remember having dinner and then seeing the leftovers in those damn Tupperware things everywhere. My mom being so crazy about like, where are the lids to the Tupperware? Like, what'd you do with the Tupperware? Where's it at? And that's just a memory that I have that's sparked by those pieces, dude. It's funny. It's funny like that.
So we've kind of had this conversation in DM, and I think we both agree it's not one that we're going to dive into because it comes down to semantics. At the end of the day, it's semantics.
Yeah.
But it is often comical to me because even as you pulled up that piece, there's no way I could have known where you were going to go with it. But in my brain, I thought to myself, and I was like, don't say it, man. Don't say it, man. And what I was going to say was, the longer I'm in the toy scene, the more that I like that I can see Green Plastics Tunnels pieces as being fun, janky ass like booties. And I think that's what I love. And it's comical to me because for anybody who doesn't know, I put toys and bootlegs like up here. Like the issue is going to university for art. When somebody tells me something's art or I'm like forced to look at something like art, I almost go like counter point of that. I almost need to argue why it's not art. I don't know why. It's a toxic trait, all right? I don't like the word art for some reason. It's perverse. But toy is like up here to me. So it's comical to me that like you literally look at this piece by Green Plastic Tunnels and you speak of it as being an art piece you can examine and look at. And my brain actually went the complete opposite and was thinking, damn, that's not even like art anymore. That's like a fucking toy. And, and we both love it. For the same reasons, probably. If we were to list off what we love about it, they'd probably be fucking neck and neck. But it's just so comical to me that like I see a toy as an expression of art. So of course it's gonna be art. But it's just so funny to me, like that like difference of like that one semantic of like toy, art. I love that it's art. I love that it's toy.
And you're right, dude. You kind of, when you look at it, you kind of come to that decision, like which way you're gonna go with it, right? You're gonna go art or you're gonna go toy, or is it a little bit of both? And like honestly, the discussion that we're having right now, great about it, right? Is because it's different. It means different things. It sparks different feelings for each of us. And I think that is the mark of a good piece.
It reminds me of something that would get pulled out of like a rainy day bin in school. If it wasn't like grade 2 or grade 3, that like a teacher would come into our classroom or something and be like, hey guys, it's a rain day. I brought these in, and it would almost be like you get these toys where there's like unmovable legs and then like a torso with unmovable arms in different positions and a magnet. And there's something sitting there like as a kid who has like all these toys. You're looking at it being like, the heck do I do with this thing? And you start combining different shit, but like you see that and it's almost like a core memory is unlocked where you're like, those are fun, dude. That looks like some fun, chunky plastic. Like I just want to touch those.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
Oh, that's a good package, man. Green Plastic Tunnels,
it is.
Dude.
Green Plastic Tunnels, dude. Good stuff. Healy also mentions him in his video, and they kind of hang out and whatnot, and how Green Plastics Tunnel's dad had a hand in sculpting some of Healy's pieces, which is really cool.
Please don't tell me the Raider.
Oh yeah.
Did we know this?
I mentioned it. I mentioned it a while ago, but yeah, he is the sculptor of the Raider. Is Green Plastic Tunnel's dad.
So I'm gonna put it out there for there's an artist who they did a booty of a very famous indie piece out there. This is kind of why we joke and laugh about why it's like, oh shit, because like some of these dudes have commissioned sculptors to come in. And yes, maybe the Raider started as an idea or a concept piece where he was bootlegging a bunch of different like vintage Star Wars, but then somebody came in and sculpted the Raider. So you don't booty the Raider. Not yet.
You know what, man? I've only seen it happen one time. There was a guy who did some absolutely horrible, in my opinion, horrible castings of some of Healy's stuff. It's something that you just don't see people do. For whatever reason. I respect it. It's
I'm gonna laugh either way. Whatever you guys decide to do, like fucking do you, man. A bunch of punks. We're making toys. Like, come on, like, I'm not gonna actually
and Healy's got a really good take on it, man. He goes from when he's talking about, when he would hand paint them to kind of where you've got the cheaper $25 version of them now to kind of to get it in more people's hands. But really good interview, man. That's on Toys on Tap. Again, Abe, congrats, man. That was a good land on that interview. Great one. He will be on our show. I promise you that.
I was gonna say it might have been a great interview, but I know that they didn't make out. So until that happens.
Pretty sure that didn't happen.
So
all right, moving on. We want to do another or we want to do
a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. Yes.
Cool.
If you don't mind, I want to leave the Pumpkin Crusher for dead last. I think he deserves dead last release because he is fucking dope as hell.
Let's do the black and orange RoboCop 3.75, 4 points magnetic articulation.
I love it.
Super smooth, airbrushed black on there, cast in orange. You also get your Hurt Toys sticker, which is in the RoboCop font, if anybody noticed that.
He is like, it almost like, everybody do their own thing, but it almost bugs me. It's like, dude, you're so fucking good. Like if you're watching this right now, Hurt Toys, all quiet, just casting things up, trying to chill, please don't be angry, but like, you're so good, man. It's okay to flex a bit.
Yeah, guaranteed he's either making something or drawing something as we speak. And it's dope stuff. Going back to, they're talking about, a couple people are talking about Porpoise's Clever Girl. And yeah, just like you said, someone, you can say that's incredible art, or you can say it's so damn cool that's a really high-end toy. You can call it whatever you want. At the end of the day, it is sick work.
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, man. It's just that Porpoise showed that piece next to that like commercial dinosaur he had, right? I think so often I'm only handling indie toys. I'm not touching commercial toys. To see them side by side by that, that's why for me in the indie toy scene, I make zero separation between toy and art. Is because like at the end of the day, like what Splendid Editions made there versus what gets pumped on an assembly line are two different things. And then it's so obvious when you see them side by side. Yeah.
Calico Chris Tattoo, Dead or Alive, You're Coming With Me. That's correct. That is the line from RoboCop. RoboCop, one of Hurt Toys' favorite. That's why you see so much of the RoboCop. Kind of a little bit of a signature piece for him. RoboCop's Predator is another big one. Check this out. Here's something really stupid. Hurt Toys had dropped a few Predators and didn't get much action on them. A lot of people ended up not seeing it. Turns out IG bans the word predator from people.
Oh shoot.
For people who have their settings on the settings where they would not like to hear stuff like that. But the word predator So for anybody else
Holy.
has predator stuff, you're gonna have to mix that one up a little bit. Do not use that word on IG. Not very many people will see it if you do that.
Yeah. Same as, we joke about it, but adult toy probably has the same effect.
Absolutely. For sure it does.
Fuck. If anybody's not seen themselves on the list, please let me know. I'm doing a quick scan right now. Chime in if you'd like in. We are starting to kind of near away on those giveaways. So I want to make sure if anybody wants in there and they haven't spoken up, that we do get a chance to get you in there. Ba-da-ba-ba. I don't know if this thing keeps track of how many we do, but if apparently this is actually the 227th spin, that's hilarious to me. Yeah, that's a great heads up. Also, it shows that we've got an empty gap somewhere. Get out of there. Why is there? Well, apparently there's a unanimous red can get it. Give it a spin, guys. Death and Stormy, I've got you in there tonight. Oh, never would have thought of that. 420 Newman? 420 Newman. What is going
420 Newman.
on? Yo, I'll be honest, bro. Like 420 Blaze it. What's up?
Yeah. 420 Newman. Do you know 420 Newman?
I believe I do. So 420 Newman, if you don't mind hitting up either one of us, Crumbs, or B to the J, or Toyzalive on Instagram, and we'll make sure to try and get you. Otherwise, drop in the comment what your go-by name is on there. We can always reach out to you on that as well. I know some of you guys use a different tagger name than what you use on here.
Yeah. 420 Hunter. Good win. Congratulations on that.
Jazz Wizard. Do I have you on the
Are you in the 420 Newman? Are you in the States or are you international? Drop that in the comments. Unless you don't want anybody to know, then no big deal.
Had a panic moment there. I thought for a second I didn't have Jazz Wiz in these fucking spins, but he's there.
Suki, thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, huge thanks, dude. How many boxes you got over there, dude?
Junk the Dragon, said Newman through his teeth in his Seinfeld voice.
I think I might know 420 Newman.
In Canada. Okay, cool.
It might be somebody that I'm aware of, but just in case, reach out to us, man.
Yeah.
I don't know tons and tons of stoners that are like stoners,
Yeah. Cool. That's a good win, man. That's some more toys going international. And man, dude, so Hurt Toys probably. You remember the Jabba that we gave away? That kind of that sherbet Jabba.
Yeah. That's
probably in Australia right about now.
Shoot.
Yeah, that went to Shed Quarters. That was in that box. And
and Monster. So at this point now, between Toyzalive giveaways, we've been to Canada, down in BC to Monster Bat Toys. You've also been to Australia in 2 different parts. You're going to Shed Quarters, who's actually going to be down in, I don't know, he's like in the Outback area, I believe, whereas Kitty's over in like Melbourne area.
Correct. Right.
Where else have we gone? Obviously the States. A couple of
Brazil.
Oh shit, Pocket Toy Co. down in Brazil.
Yep. That was a good one.
Where else have we been?
And then lots in the States. I mean, you can throw a dart at the map and it's probably in there.
That's you guys, man. That's literally you guys just throwing toys at us and then B to the J for fucking sending them out.
Yeah.
You guys are insane.
It works, man. I've been telling the last couple of people that I've sent stuff to, sorry for the delay. I'm really trying to go to the post office like once every couple weeks.
Yeah.
It is hard to get there, man, during like 1 week. It's damn near impossible to, especially with this.
Does work know that you have toys to get out?
I know, right? The hours of the post office, though, man. I mean, especially in a smaller town where I'm from. Have you seen the movie Funny Farm with Chevy Chase? Great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's one to check out. You can call it a Christmas movie if you want, but it's very funny. He lives in this small town, and the post office is just an absolute nightmare. And that's what my post office reminds me of sometimes.
Oh, jeez.
Having, cameras around my house and whatnot. And sometimes I see these guys walk up. Quick story, dude. I have this big planter out on my porch with dirt in it, but no plant because the plant died. So we pulled it out. So it's got the soil in it. I'm watching the mailman deliver a package the other day. And it was in just a bag, like a white Amazon bag. So I see him set it on top of the planter. And then he looks at it like, no, that's not good enough. So he digs a little hole in the planter, puts the package in there, and kind of pushes a little dirt on top. And I'm looking at this guy in my camera like, you have got to be shitting me right now. I have set it up on my porch. So there are these big planters, and you can easily put 1, 2, 50 packages behind them, and nobody will see. It's a perfect setup. This guy chooses to put it inside the planter that has dirt in it. Classic. I've never seen that before. Probably will never see that again. I mean, come on.
That's nice of him, man. Dude's trying.
Yeah, exactly. A skilled one, exactly. So that's on Funny Farm. He's got this mailman that drives by and just throws the mail out the window as he's speeding by his house, and it's funny, man. Chevy Chase, you can never go wrong with him. But anyways, dude, yeah, package in the planter. Go
I
figure.
love it. I just like the little digging like a squirrel part, dude. That shit.
I'm
kills
watching
me.
him do it. I'm watching him do it on my camera. And there's a speaker on there. I could have just clicked on there and been like, what are you
That's
doing?
good.
But honestly, I'm just sitting there watching it, and I'm just watching. What are you doing? And the planner was kind of out of the picture. I couldn't see exactly what he was doing. Then I got home, and I just laughed. I'm like, this guy. Good.
Oh man. Oh dude.
I mean, think about it, dude. He probably had dirt under his fingernails from that. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's not that serious, man. It was like a shirt.
Gets home later, his wife's like, why are your hands so dirty all the time?
Digging in random planner
You're
boxes.
just going around digging shit, burying
Yeah.
packages. Oh shit, man.
Anyways, you want to do another one?
Yeah, you rip a package. I'm gonna turn off my lights. I'm gonna get some fucking glow show going a little bit for you guys in a mo.
Okay, cool. So this one that I'm going to do, I already opened it. This is from General Porpoise. I should have opened this earlier. Sorry, Brett. I should have opened this earlier and got you out of here. This is from General Porpoise. Now, I did open it ahead of time. I had to, because I know this thing has like a zillion pieces, and we would have been here until, Monday morning of me trying to open these things. So, without further ado. Yeah, buddy. It's the Dino Stein. He came in the other day. And incredible. It was incredible every time I saw it. It's even better in person. It was funny. I was telling General Porpoise that I wasn't sure what this package was on my porch because it was face down. And then I picked it up without seeing the label, and I could tell from how heavy it was. Barrio Boba, thanks for coming in, my man. I felt how heavy it was, and I knew it had to be this. This thing is wild, man. So this is all cast in resin. It's hand painted. The paint work on it is, it's phenomenal. I'll do a really good post on this with better pictures, but the paint work is nuts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces, I believe, on this. So badass. The magnets on here. There's more than 10 pieces on here. Anyways, but the magnet work is crazy good. Yeah. Dino Stein, man. Brett, this is a phenomenal piece, man. Dino Stein, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, dude, this is piece right here, man. I can't even really. It's kind of hard to put into words. It's massive. It's crazy that it's solid resin, but it is sick piece, man. This is definitely going to be a centerpiece for a lot of pieces around it. But phenomenal work, Brett. This is the other thing that I really, really like about this piece, right? So this came from F is for Frankenstein, the Lab 9 show. This piece, whether Brett meant it to be or not, to me, is a little bit of a homage to Lab Monkey 9, just because of the quality, the size, the magnet work, the paint work. Look at that. It's very Lab Monkey number 9. I mean, it is when we're talking about kind of trademarks of artists and, stuff that we see kind of continuously on their pieces. If you told me that this was a Lab 9 piece, I wouldn't argue it if I didn't know. I'd be like, wow, that's crazy. That looks like something that he would do. But that face on there, look at that. That's nuts. Crazy work. So anyways, like I said, man, it's a great piece for a number of reasons. I personally like it just because it's going to be a centerpiece for some general purpose pieces. And I really think it's a kind of an ode to Lab Monkey 9. And
I have to agree with that, man.
I think he nailed it, dude. It's awesome. I mean, the magnet is fantastic. It's crazy.
I don't know what it is. So I asked Porpoise for a reason earlier, because I don't own a Lab Monkey number 9. I don't own a Dollar Slice bootlegs. I own a Magoo from around the era of Toyronto, like first starting. And it might be, in my thoughts, the closest thing I have to a Lab Monkey 9, but I think potentially it might be 2 points behind. Like if I was ranking it, just being totally honest,
yeah,
it's almost like it's like not quite what a Lab Monkey number 9 looks like. Porpoise and Lab Monkey seem to have a relationship of some kind, and I would have to agree that now Porpoise is also one of those people that casts in a way where you're like, what is it? We could ask you what resin it is, it wouldn't matter. There's something about your final product that looks different than a lot of resin toys.
And that's a very good point, dude. Look at that face, right? That's crazy.
That's insane.
When I look at this face, what I think of is the extra head that I got, the Nosferatu head from Lab Monkey 9, which is incredible, and it reminds me of this. And like you said, dude, both have their own independent styles. This, I think, is a really great crossover of a Lab Monkey 9 and a General Porpoise piece. General Porpoise's pieces, dude, like look at the Clever Girl. How many pieces does that have on it? How many points of articulation does that have on it? It's crazy. Now, from Lab Monkey stuff, what I've seen, the majority has been magnetic. But dude, this is just...
Well, and those are insane magnets.
I have a cabinet that I have just Lab Monkey 9 pieces in. This is the only other piece that I would consider even putting in there with them.
I get it.
Just because of it came from his show, and great piece, Brett. I'm going to stop drooling over that now, but that's amazing, dude. It is so heavy. I would like to weigh that. Brett, you tell me how much that weighs.
Oh shit! Can you imagine?
Yes, it looks exactly like Peter Boyle. I mean, 100%.
For somebody who says that like the paint app part is probably their least favorite part of the process, they killed it, dude. Even they made it seem like Porpoise. You made it seem like it was no biggie when I asked you about it, but those spikes are stupid to me because there's so many points of negativity between the tip of the point down to the back. There's so much negative space and so much error. Like every single one of those in my brain is an opportunity for a bubble. And
Oh,
the fact that you're like, I didn't invent it. It's like, can you fuck yourself?
it is so clean, dude. I mean, it feels like when when you go to Michael's and you see those animal little statues there that are just solid.
Yeah.
That's what that feels like. And the texture, dude. There's like amazing texture all over this. You can see on the spikes there.
With the dry brushing technique, it really comes
Oh,
out.
dude.
Yeah, he went next level on that, dude.
It's a good one.
Really, like, I'm glad that's where that lives, man. You like it? You love it, eh?
Me too. Got to be honest with you. I am I was hoping that it would still be available, and I saw him post it again, and I said, shit, man, it is time. It's time to land that. So
I get it. That's a chewer. One of those ones you chew on. You can't stop thinking about it. You go to bed at night, it's on your brain. You wake up, it's on your brain. You open up IG, it's on your brain.
Oh yeah. 1 pound, 4 ounces. Yeah, it's a beast. A great packaging job too, by the way, man. 12 points on here, 12 different pieces. All of them exquisitely packaged. Very nice.
Why did he use pounds?
Pounds? What do you mean? Because this is America, crumbs.
You guys don't use kilograms?
No.
We use pounds. I don't know why. I thought that the only time I ever saw kilograms was because of you fuckers. So who makes me use kilograms every now and then?
I don't know. Everything here is pound. I'd have to get out the old give it the old goog. If you gave me something in kilograms, I'd be clueless.
Dude, my life just shattered there. I thought 110% for some reason you guys were weirdos and did everything and weighed it in fucking kilograms. When I just saw him say pounds, I'm like, what is Brent doing?
As far as we know, there's only one thing that we weigh in kilos out here. That's all I know, and it's
They're
like
saying the British. Death John Brady says
yeah,
America.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
We use kilos for our cocaine.
Well, and that's exactly what I mean. That's the only thing that that's the only form of measurement that I've heard using kilos is the old white china.
Louise.
Yeah.
Well,
kilograms when buying meat in Canada. Yeah, I'd be clueless, man. Everything here is it goes by the pound. Anyways. So what do you got for us, man? You got some this looks like we're gonna have a little glow UV show. Getting your head right over there. Like it?
I'll try. Now I'm not sure once I switch over to the other phone if it's actually going to go full screen or not. So I apologize on that front. But we'll do our best, man, and see how she goes. This is kind of my first rodeo on this one.
Nose beers.
Did it go over?
It is. It's just upside down.
Ah, oh, damn. See, I was worried that it would keep it upside down and wouldn't actually flip it. Because if I try and flip it, one sec. Boom.
There it is.
I really hoped that it would know to flip it. Because otherwise, is it upside down still?
No, you're good.
Oh, hell yeah. So this guy here is actually going to be Fletch, the one Fletch.
Nice.
Of course. A couple of these.
Yeah. Whatever you just did right there brought it into focus more.
These guys are insane, man. There's actually like no good way to try and photograph this. I've wanted to a couple times for them, but it's seemingly impossible. because there's so many like yellows and pinks and oranges on the top of the head. I'm just gonna switch out a couple different beasts. That's how we're doing it this way. I've got some Trash Toyz Studios. This guy's another one, man. It's like impossible to try and capture it all because it's just so fucking big. Now, I think only 3 of these guys exist. He has 2 of them. It's called Bootleg Beast.
That's dope, man, with the teeth.
Oh man, the teeth are easily like I don't know. I think he's what got me hooked on fucking teeth. So these are originally a pair of dentures that he found on the side of the road that had been like crushed up and mashed by a car. And he's now used them in 2 pieces. And there's going to be a third. Does not want to try and catch that glow on the teeth though. I love the fucking blues, man. What else we got over here? Some fucking Fret Brett, some orange and yellow. Yeah, I'm with Death and Strawberries. I want some trash cramps, man. It'll happen. It'll definitely happen. Speaking of Trash Toy Studios, I don't know if anybody caught that drop recently. Dude's glow is usually pretty fucking on point, man. That recent drop was fucking lovely. How do you not include 3-headed fucking Beetlejuices? Or like this dude here, I didn't even know he glowed originally. And it's actually such a nice, like, the way the glow ends up going on it is just fucking lovely. Like the way it landed right inside the mouth. Oh yeah, charge that guy up. Feed him the light. Get out of here. I think he still has some stuff left in his drop too. I definitely believe he has some like assorted trash bags left. Fucking yo, anonymous rats glow. Actually, when we talk about people who have like insane glows, this is their zombie peach man. Peach man has some fucking wild glow. And they're indie Safubi as well. I know it's hard to see and like tell because admittedly I find they run their shit so tight, it's almost like weird to consider them indie, but they're killing it. And I don't see this guy appear too often, man. This is Sure Thing by Feral Foundry. So obviously we're obsessed with Feral Foundry. This one is Sure Thing. It's supposed to be one of his like underwater shoggoths. And we all know how his pieces always seem to have the glowing eyes. I've got a few of his over here because how do you not do Jack the Mad? Like, fuck, man. I know a couple of you guys now have some of these, especially since he gave us a big pile for giveaways. Yo, Mecha Ducky, one of these days we need your fucking glow show. You've got a beautiful fucking collection. Yeah, Feral Foundry is a very good name. It's very fitting for a lot of the work they do as well, in my opinion. This is Glug by Feral Foundry. Oh, I think we're gonna get a blue charge on there. Come on. I'm sure you guys can all relate to it, man. Cameras do not want to focus on glow in the dark. It's almost just too much for it. Oh, yeah. Now, a lot of these are rubber. If anybody's not familiar with Feral Foundry's work, it's going to be rubbery. But I love how like the sculpt just like hugs that fucking little glug bottle. Can't forget Uncle Maddie's. This is going to be from the Trash Surprise. If anybody hasn't scooped those up. But if we're going with beasts tonight and little monsters and shit, it's like, well, how do you not do a classic? Uncle Maddie's a gem as well. Just a fucking gem. Congratulations to Fletch on the 20 spins last episode. The rubber feel. Skilled one. I'm glad you ended up scooping some, man. Also, I don't know if you ended up hitting me up about wanting that link. I'll have to check the DMs and see if you had wanted the Zoom link there to show us. You have some crazy toys. Trash Toy Studios. I couldn't help myself. I pulled these out as well. These are a weird one, man. I don't know why, but they end up living with my toys. They end up being just kind of like fucking accessories, playset pieces. I don't really know. But I do believe that we're going to get some glow out of there. There we go. If anything, my battery probably just sucks on my, I need to get a big old Fletch power light. Oh, fuck yeah. What else we got here? Some Cat Fans Forever. This guy's actually covered in like a blue UV on the outside, and I believe he's got green glow in the dark eyeballs. Yeah. Mainly UV reactive. And then, yeah, just the green dots there shining through. And this guy here is going to be Has Been Toyz. This was actually tossed in on one of the first parcels I got from him. It's gonna be like a Playmobil skeleton with full articulation. Oh, you. Like, you the Jay said it earlier. How do you really put on a scale who's got the glow in the dark under lockdown? And some OMFGs. The thing I think I like the most about the OMFG characters is they're cheap typically. If you hunt around, you can generally find them for $2. They'll be kicking around somewhere like $2 a piece. And the blue guy can't compete against that green dude. He does glow, but that green dude's gonna overpower the shit out of him. Yeah, that green dude is just relentless. The rocket ball. Man, some more Trash Toy Studios. Swampy's obviously on my brain all fucking week. This one's carrying a Mountain Dew can.
Uh,
I don't have tons of pinks and oranges and shit. You guys have some insane glows, man. I'm finishing it off with this fucking Baba Drock Swampy. I think about this guy a lot, dude. I'll be honest, and I'll probably nerd out later, but it's because every piece of it is hollow. So it's like, damn, not only is this like a 2-part hollow body, but like it's almost like when you have to cast a cape, if that makes sense. Because it's going to be like 2 like thin half pieces. Oh, fuck yeah. Anyways, I think that's fucking a dope as hell piece. Baba Drock obviously killed it. You don't see anybody really doing this particular Swamp Thing sculpt. It does seem like one that would be a real pain in the ass to fucking mold up. I know B to the J has one of them as well. Probably one of the sickest ones, man. Anyways.
dude, that Swampy, you're right, dude. I think the same thing when I look at that one. I'm like, I don't really understand. Number one. And you know, I know that I've seen the original figure for that. I think actually Slug Toys was doing a claim drop of just some random stuff recently, and I want to say there was one of those in there. I didn't get it. Somebody swooped on it right away, but that's a dope one, dude. And honestly, that's not one that I had seen very often until Baba Drock came out with his. And it's dope, dude. I mean, you can throw that right up there with all the other Swampies in there. One Trick, of course. Dr. Arcane, of course.
Oh fuck, I'm glad you just said it because, you know, we got off on the wrong foot, which then led to more awkward and wrong footings. But I'm very mad at Old Crumbs for not having the double set of his. Is what it is.
Yeah, it's, you know, like I said, is what it is. And I don't know. I don't know what he's doing anymore, man. I don't know. Like the original account is not there anymore. It's something else now. And I believe it's moved more into like a comic strip, maybe, or a comic book or something like that. But I think the toy making aspect of it, I don't think that's a thing anymore. So correct me if I'm wrong. Dr. Arcane, though, that's a guy that was around a while ago who had a Swampy. And I have one and it glows. It was in the video. And it's cool. It's really good magnet work. It's a different sculpt than One Tricks, and it's a different sculpt than Baba Drock's that they use. So it's cool, man, to see that variation in there. Dude, you had some killer pieces in there, man.
I'll be honest, you're brave. When I was looking at the shelf earlier, I was like, yo, I'm only picking off monsters. If I try and pull all the glow, we'll be here all night.
For sure.
You had a good idea though. Just rowing them across the table. Fuck.
Yeah, and it's only because I mean, honestly, this is the same room that I have my stuff in. If it wasn't in this room, I never would have done it. I would have put everything out of this room. I just had to move small things to get off that kind of counter space. So it worked out. It's going to be held to put away, and it will not be put away anytime soon. Honestly, I want to take a lot of pictures of it. So,
did you build that bench behind you?
No. What's funny is this room that I'm in is off the master bedroom, and it was advertised as a game room. I don't know what kind of game they were talking about, unless it was like
a rumpus room.
Cards or Monopoly. Like, it is a very narrow room, dude. I was using this as my office for a while. It is not a game room by any stretch of the imagination. It's got some weird counter space with drawers underneath it, and I don't know. It is packed to the gills right now with toys, pretty much.
And your toys, dude.
That's right.
Feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, what else you got over there for us? You got some boxes, or do you want to hop into a giveaway real quick?
Yeah, you know what? I better open another box because there's quite a few boxes left. I'll be quite honest with you, my friend.
Folklorian just nailed it. The name of the game is Panic Room. Earlier today, I don't know what I was thinking. I knew what the fucking result would be. I noticed one of my shells was sticking a little bit further out than where I wanted to be. Didn't move a single toy. Just put my thumb up against the face of it and pushed it a good like half-inch back. And of course, every single toy just fucking fell right back onto its back. And I was like, yeah, I'll deal with that later.
Yeah. It's the worst, man. When I hear one of them fall, you know that there's a few more behind it. Now this one, like a dummy, I should have opened this before I did the glow thing, because this one's got a few pieces that would look really. This is from Hurt Toys. More from Hurt Toys, I should say. Now there will be a drop of these coming out pretty soon. Not of this particular first one that I'm going to show you, which is one that I really love. 4 points magnetic articulation, but it's this Gamorrean guard, which is clear with a pink UV kind of running through it. Sick piece. If you saw this one, I'm looking at it on the camera right now, it kind of makes it look like it, but that's a dope one, man. That in person, it's very nice. I will throw it under the black light at some point, but it glows like crazy. Super sick.
You'll know probably better
Yeah.
than anybody, because Hurt Toys seems to do this. Is that a modified Gamorrean guard?
It is not.
Okay. I like that sculpt. It's chonky, man.
It is. And look how deep that is in there. That was not easy. Trust me. There was a lot of work to get to come out like this. I mean, the legs sit really deep in there. The balance is, once the feet are both flat on the ground, that's going to be your best balance point. But it's nice, man. It's way nice.
He probably wouldn't need to, because like he's probably not gonna, it probably wouldn't be worth it, I guess. But I know a few people that use of that body, and they use peg magnets, and that way it allows for it to be able to like sit concaved and gives it a lot more of that range of motion. Ella, what is going on, dude? Happy to see you
what's
in.
happening?
Adding you to the wheel of names.
The skilled one wanted to see the this is another one, man, where it's like, you see what I'm saying? It's like it's so hard that it's kind of tough to see the piece. But anyways, that's it on that one.
Blue
So-
glow?
No, it's pink, but it's just, I think it's the light from behind it is so strong, it kind of gives it like a purplish bluish look. But
Of course, that's a gorgeous piece, man.
yeah, it really is. Gamorrean guard. So if anybody is interested in one of these, hit up Hurt Toys and just ask for one. I don't know if there's ever been like an official drop of these or not, but I'm sure he would make you one if that's something that you're looking for. You guys know
His prices, in my opinion, are incredibly reasonable, and unfortunately, like almost like he charges too little at the moment, in my honest opinion. Not that that means shit. There's just, for what he's putting out there, I feel that's all.
DT O'Keefe, love him. He says, hey, dude, I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, in comparison to what is kind of out there, And as far as price goes, I think these are stupid cheap.
I know I was trying to dance around it in a polite way, but
It's, I mean, you can sell your stuff for whatever you want. I'm just saying that, and I think we're both saying that this is just on the very extreme lower end of the spectrum.
everybody's budget's different. So I'm not trying to say like,
Yeah,
but you're right, low spectrum in comparison to other priced things on the market, 110%, man.
yeah, absolutely, dude. And that being said, right, on the lower end of the price scale, really high on the quality scale. Which who doesn't love that combo?
I would easily say that if you own a titty bean piece, you'll have an understanding of like what you're like. Would you say that's pretty on point? Like I would put Hurt Toys and Titty Beans process almost like on par. Hurt
Yeah.
Toys does a different style of toy and therefore might be like better in certain aspects. Titty Bean does a different type of toy. He might be better in different aspects, but I would say that like as far as like the professionalism, the promptness, the attention to detail, it's like that experience if you've had one of those.
Yeah. And as far as the timeline goes, like Titty was one of the first guys that I was buying 4 or 5 points magnetic articulation 3.75 from, which means that Hurt
What was that guy?
Yeah, it's a good one. Which means that Hurt saw these really early on before he was making stuff. So if you were going to say, hey, what example might Hurt have seen to make his stuff? I would say there's a very good 9.9 out of 10 chance that Titty Bean was in that group. And so I don't want to say you can see the similarities, but it's just very clean work on both ends. And I think that kind of sets the standard, right? When you see something right off the bat that is super clean, you're thinking, well, at least I know he's thinking, well, shit, my stuff better be at least that good. It better not be less good than that. Or else I'm always going to think it's less good than that. But anyways, incredible work. So anyways, let's talk about this one. This is a point magnetic articulation 3.75 Spider-Man glow in the dark. This thing is freaking radioactive. It is hardcore. I'm going to juice it up right now. Already, it's just stupid glow. Turn the lights up. Look at it, dude. You can see it in my hand way back here. Dude, this thing's so beautiful. Like I said, damn shame that this wasn't in the show. But I mean, oh, okay, there's a little bit better. I'm coming to focus a little bit. But dude, check that. It's glowing light, like very white on the screen. In my hand, it is a super neon green, which is crazy, dude. I wonder why it translates like that. But it looks white on the screen. It is, yeah. Yeah, dude, straight up. My hands are glowing. Dude, that's wild.
Talk about bit by a radioactive spider for sure, man. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Calico Chris tattoos nailed it. He's got radioactive blood, you know.
Right.
Sharp.
Yeah, like I said, dude, it's glowing. It's green in my hand. It's weird that's coming out like that on the screen. Let me see what this looks like. So here's this one is not UV, but it kind of looks UV. This is another Spider-Man, but it's a lime green. Like I said, it's not supposed to be UV, but sometimes with the UV, it kind of looks UV if it is or not. So there's that lime green one.
O'Keefe mentioned it, and I would actually 110% agree. The reason I think I went with Titty Bean is because more people are probably handled a Titty Bean or had a Titty Bean interaction. Rainbow Yawn's drops are usually drops of 10s, unless you're handling some of his miniatures from the trash drop. But I totally agree with you, O'Keefe. In my opinion, Hurt Toys 5.5 is absolutely on par with Uncle Maddie's. And I believe I've even said it to B to the J a few times. The Hurt Toys in the same case as the Scare Glow almost sometimes makes the Scare Glow look a little naked, only because of the magnitude of the Hurt Toys force.
This is just super clean, man. I chose this one just because it's trying to get a nice array of colors.
I like the pastels.
Yeah, this one's just a really nice all lime green, man. Really kind of like a light pastel lime green. Very cool.
Mojito.
And you know what's crazy, dude, is like I've seen some stuff that he's done that nobody else has seen. That, well, that's not even true. There's just some people that have them. There's actually some people that got some stuff for free, and I can't remember who it was, and they probably don't even realize what they have. But he was doing these King Hiss 5.5 Motu figures for a while, and that figure original, you could take like half its body off, and there was a snake inside of it. And he ended up making some of those and double casting that snake inside of it. And it's dope. It's dope, man. I have one or two. But that's just one that he made a few of and was like, oh, that's cool. That was kind of like, I just wanted to see if I could do it type thing. But he's got one that like glows. It's like a double cast with the snake glowing on the inside. Just dope work, dude. That I've never seen anybody else do before.
And it's weird when you don't see it appear in somebody else's collection.
Yeah. And it's like, I can't remember who got that or who got some free ones. But they're out there. He did one where it was a double cast. He painted the snake and then double cast that inside there with clear resin around it. And it was fucking amazing, dude. And somebody, I think he threw that in somebody's box, dude. Crazy.
Of course, DTO Keep is saying he's got one of them. You know what, man? Glad to know one of them lives there. It's a good place for it to live.
Nice, dude. That's very cool. O'Keefe, that you have one of those. Damn, I'm glad that you have one of those.
Isn't that dope when you hear that one's in like a good place? You share that with another fellow dude, man.
Dude, it's almost like, God, thank God that you have one of those. But that's very cool. You have one of those too. I want to say Spice Dreams might have one. I know that they were sending just bundles back and forth to each other at one point. I'm just like, man, you maniac.
So how many more boxes you got sitting over there? We're creeping into that 3-hour mark.
1, 2, oh, are we really?
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just start opening, dude. Or wait. So we got 3 giveaways left. We got the Dracula, and we got Soul Crusher.
All right, guys. Hopping into a giveaway real quick. Then B to the J's Dracula box. Dracula giveaway. So that Dracula is up for the grabs right now. We're gonna give the old wheel spin, sharing the screen. If you guys don't see yourself on the screen here, please let me know. I will add you, but I think at this point I've gotten everybody. Ella, I just made sure to add you. DTO Keefe, I've got you in here twice.
420 Newman, thanks for coming in. Got your message on Instagram already with I think you sent me your address, so thank you very much. Congrats again, RoboCop coming your way.
I think I somehow missed Pudding has been in here. I'm so sorry, dog. I don't know how I didn't see you earlier. Damn. Again, If anybody doesn't see yourself in here, please call me out for being a noob.
Dracula.
Get that good old Draki. All right, I'm gonna give him a shuffle and a spin. We gotta get one of our homies to make us one of these fucking thingies. So 420 Newman left the chat, but they just actually won the Dracula as well. So 420 Newman, congratulations. Beginner's luck, dude. Rocking the toy life. All right. Yeah, you're right, Jazz Wizard. I think absolutely. Great. Now Colin is going to win all the rest of the giveaways tonight. Colin, you know what, dude? I meant to bring it up. Congratulations on your sellout of the Kowakian Warrior.
Yes.
Congratulations, man. You killed those. Those were beautiful.
Yeah, very cool, man. Very cool that you sold out on those. Those are great, dude. Kowakian Warriors. Let's dive into another piece.
Please rip a box. I want to see what toys
This
you got
is
over
going to
there.
be from Pamro Toys. Pamro, you probably saw a lot of Pamro pieces in my glow section there.
DT O'Keefe, no, you didn't miss the drops, dude. I ended up catching you when you first came in. I thought I had missed you on them, but it turned out once I added you, I was adding you for a second time, and I saw that I'd actually put you in around the time before Kyle hopped in. So I promise, man, you've been getting put on the wheel for as long as I noticed you hop in here. My mix up there a second ago.
Sweet. Nice. So first there's these the little magnets. If you've ordered anything from Pamro recently, more than likely you are getting these little Pamro Necro Hunter magnets, which is cool. There's a gray one and a black one. I also have that cool like glow in the dark one, which is very cool. And what I got here is it's another Necro Hunter, but it was this one of one orange one that he had up there.
Now, was it from a digging outpost? Because it's not often that Pamro does like a one-off drop.
You know what? I don't think he indicated what it was. You know what? Maybe there was a few things for sale that day, and I think you might be right. I think it might have been something that he found. But that's legit, dude. I love that orange color. Now with Pamro, you always get that gun that's got the magnet on the back, and then that's got another little magnet on the back of the figure there, which is super sick. Sword in hand, always fits nice and snug. Yeah, bam. Necro Hunter. Dope one. No UV or glow on this one, just straight up orange, which is honestly, that's kind of why I liked it. Just a nice opaque orange.
Yeah, for the record, as much as we all fucking get all hyped up on Glow Cane, like, please understand we have hundreds of toys that don't glow as well. Like, we just like the toys.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I love the Necro Hunter figure. I think it's a great one. And you're right, as much as I love the glow and the UV and all that, I mean, I think there's a lot to be said for just good old, primary colors or just solid opaque colors. I love that, dude. I seem to go through phases as far as kind of what I'm into. Hey, here's one thing that I just saw. God dang it. My bad, Brett. General Porpoise, he included this in his package with the Dino Steen piece. I believe that is the original sculpt work for the head. Didn't break. But that's sick. Thank you, Brett. I'm assuming that's what that is.
We're gonna need you to let us know because now that looks like an AP to me, dude. That's an artist proof. Test cast? I don't know.
Yeah, that's sick.
Like, is that sitting with the original sprue?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Mhm.
That's dope. That's a grailie.
Yeah, so that'll get displayed. Oh yeah, dude, that is like super rubbery.
Because that's the original sprue that they used in order to like pour spout that head. That like that's
Yeah.
it. That's all. That like you're not like you know.
Yeah. So Brett, if you could let me know what that is. O'Keefe, you're right, dude. Necro Hunter, great figure, man. I got Necro Hunter in a few different flavors now. But
Sculpt.
yeah, it's a great sculpt, yeah, dude. And it's you know, the glow from now that's not a glow piece, but the glow from Pamro. We've talked about that before, man. That stuff is just hardcore. Everything, the Yodas, the snag glow tooth, the Globa Fett's. Those are sick. Somebody just opened up a Globa Fett last week, right? Was that Brett? Sick.
Might have been Brett. Might have been Skilled One. He's he's got a very impressive career. It's not even that long of one, but it's like everything they've put out from the time they've been making toys has been noticed.
Agreed. Now this one I'm going to show you the box first. You can probably guess who it is. That is Drock.
The boy.
Yeah.
It's funny, actually. Skilled One in my DMs just sent me a picture from Drock's website of the Troors. I messaged him back saying, have one.
The Mossfoot Chores? Is that what you're talking about? The Mossfoot.
Yeah, his dope little fucking Bigfoots, the little Sasquatch guys.
Yeah. Drock. Okay, now I know what I ordered, and this box is much heavier than what I ordered. I know that much. Not surprised by that one bit. That's just the way he is, man. So this is what I got. There was a drop, man, a week or two ago, and this was in there. And these were all one of ones. But this is the one that I ended up snagging, dude. Ooh, dog. That is so sick. Yes, my dude. Drock, if you're still in here, man, you're gonna have to school me up on what you used here. Dude, I love that. Damn. Very cool. Very, very, very cool.
And yeah, sorry, Baba Drock saying you're the one of the Mossfoot Chore. I've got the Lil Red Chore. Yours has flocking, green flocking.
Oh, how about this? You see that comment in there? B to the J is the only one to have a Mossfoot Chore.
That's what I'm saying. I think so. Yours is the green flocked one, right?
Yes, indeed, it is.
Yeah, mine's the red one. So
nice.
And then he has a bunch of the glow in the dark ones up right now still too, and they're dope.
Oh, dude, he hooked it up. Now I have a couple of these, dude. This is a really good marble pour right here, but a few of these like PlayStation controllers. That one's in a keychain. But those are sick, dude. I have other ones that are like magnets of those too. Very cool. Little muscle men. Bam. Little Snailian. This guy, actually, I have another Mossfoot Chore companion, and it's this guy that's flocked in that same stuff. Oh, this is a magnet of the Candy Crusher head. I opened up that Candy Crusher last week or the week before. Oh man, he's got all kinds of stuff in here. The stickers are always so good. There's plenty in here to give out, so these will be. This is one of my favorites. I have another one of those. It says, "You and your friends are dead." That's very cool. Bigfoot got me into bootleg toys. Great sticker.
Well, because of course he was doing a paint job for Aniso, I believe. He was like
Yes.
a backer for them.
Yeah.
I probably have the lore wrong.
And this box. Oh my goodness, dude. Drock. Oh man. So there's a giveaway. He has donated a giveaway in here that we'll take a look at. Man, dude, Drock. What a nice
Toy people, man.
telling you. We'll see what these are.
So Baba Drock says you can save that other box for next week. Check out what's in it first if you want. Take a little peek,
Okay.
get yourself organized.
Yeah, I'll do that because there's a lot of wrapping there.
I bet he gives good hugs, dude.
I know, man. What a great guy. Dude, that's such a killer there, man. With the skelly head. The skelly head, dude, I'm a sucker for anything Skeletor.
The moment I saw that, I was like, yo, like for the dude who loves Skeletor, you don't have something like that.
Yeah, right when I bought this, there were a couple people that messaged and were just like, you bastard. I said, hey, man. Sat there for at least a couple minutes. That's way too long for a piece like this to be sitting there. Dope, dude. Thank you again, man. Thank you for the stickers. Thank you for the giveaway. We will go over the giveaway. We'll talk about that next week. Because honestly, we got a long line of giveaways. Next week, we got that Shed Quarters Lego sword.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Toy people, man.
Cool, man. Thank you, Drock. That is very, very nice package there, man.
He gets that often, I bet.
We got 2 giveaways left. We got the Metaluna Mutant and
Yeah.
we got the Skull Crusher, and I got 3 boxes left.
All right. So do 2 boxes, do a giveaway, and then you know.
You know, let me just. There's one piece. So that was actually in the. I took it out of the box and I put it in the Glow show actually.
It's,
So it in there, and I don't know if anybody noticed it. Probably not.
it was kind of jokes. Like you literally looked. I was gonna say you look like Kevin's mom from Home Alone for a moment there, and sure enough, you did leave one behind. Yeah, that's why you looked that way.
One of my all-time favorites, by the way. What a great movie. I will watch that no matter what month it's on. Anyways, this is what I was going to show. I opened it already just because I've told you before that when I get a Lab Monkey 9 piece, I got to open it. There's no way that I can wait. So that's the one you were talking about, him releasing a bunch of pieces or dropping a bunch of pieces at the same time. This is one of them. Very cool. He's made some of these in the past. I do not have one. I have not seen one with that Spock head. But this thing is UV too. It has some really nice UV marbling. Nim, good comment, dude. Still getting used to crumbs being on the side Brian normally is at. Correct. It looks different on my end too. So
Oh shit! What is going on tonight?
did you notice that? I didn't notice.
No.
I mean,
From
that's
my end, I'm on the right hand side, like I always am.
Yeah, it's just for me, I'm the bigger picture and you're the smaller picture, and for me, I think it's usually reversed for no reason. Anyways,
On phone? Are you guys on phone? Is that why?
no, I'm on my laptop.
Oh, I've got his gallery viewed right now.
This was the other head
Weird.
for this too, dude. Check this out. That's so crazy.
You guys still have me so fucking confused. My brain is like in another dimension trying to enumerate what the fuck you're talking about. That's a beautiful head.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. That's a real good one. Lab Monkey almost always does extra heads with his pieces, but that's a beauty. Really nice one. The marbling on that is way cool. Look at that. Sicky, bro.
I think I love overpours.
Yeah, man.
Holy.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that before in the head.
Yeah, that's why I took it off. That's way cool, man. It's got some like red sparkle in there. Way nice. Meticulous paint as usual. And then drops it. There's the other.
It's all about dropping the heads tonight.
I know, man.
Yo, Buck. Is your Spock head the same color as fucking General Porpoise's? That pink looks so close. I wonder what he's cooking up over there.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a dope though, man. It's a great head.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
You guys have me tripping balls. I'm looking up at YouTube. We're on the same size, same
It's
size. I'm looking at my Zoom. We're on the same side, same size. I am losing my mind. What is going on here? Y'all shouldn't have told me, man. It's like I was living in the Matrix, and then you told me. You gave me the pill that lets me see the Matrix now.
I don't know what it is, man. I'm looking at it on YouTube and I'm seeing us at the same size, side by side. But I'm looking at it on my computer and I'm the bigger picture, and then you're a smaller picture above me. And typically when I'm looking at it on my computer, it's reversed. You're the larger picture, I'm the smaller picture, unless you do like a full screen on me. So what they're seeing on their end on YouTube, I don't know. Maybe so I'm looking at it and I'm on the left, you're on the right. Maybe before I was on the right, you were on the left. I never noticed that before. That could be it. That could be it.
I feel like my underwear is just like in a fucking knot now. I can't think about it. I'm gonna pretend like nothing was said. Rip another box.
O'Keefe said, "What is printed on the Canadian side of the screen?"
That's so trippy, man.
That's funny. Okay.
That was a gorgeous Lab Monkey number 9 piece that you had there, though. I could look at that head all fucking day and try and think of what the hell's going on.
Yeah, very, very cool, man. And I mean, just look at, and on the the body itself, dude, like that's not paint. That's all marble in there. Or God, dude, I don't know. Do you call that marble? What do you call that?
That's almost like gradient, man. Like it looks like intentionally placed pores.
Yeah.
Like he was trying to something cool was going down there. If you actually look at like where he's putting that and the gaps between like what spikes have it and what spikes don't, it's like okay. Like you were definitely looking at this trying to do something like dope, and like you did. Like there's some cool shit happening there.
Yeah. Dope, man. I think I'd like to do like a whole series, maybe even a couple weeks of just taking Lab Monkey pieces apart and putting them together because everything's interchangeable. That would be wild, man. You could come up with some really cool shit. All right, now this is Carolina Cool Cat. But this is from a shop called Munjo.
You found some sneaky on us.
Yeah, so there was a advertised drop of this one and some anchor fists By the way, Carolina Cool Cat, I did get your package today late. Thank you. I will cover that in a minute. Guess what it is, Crumbs? It's another giveaway. So anyway, these were being sold through a shop called Munjo.
To me. Yeah, I just tried pulling them up on Instagram. I couldn't find them. Link me later. I'd love to see what the heck's going on there.
Yeah, it was on his page when the drop happened. I remember just following a couple clicks and it came up. Munjo runs Raleigh. So there you go. Some art on the side. Heck yeah. Now this is, there were some anchor fists there. This is not what that is. But there were some anchor fists that were, I believe, just all glow in the dark, which sold out like instantly, as well they should have. Oh, this is very cool. So first of all, a bunch of stickers from this Munjo. 20 East Hargett, downtown Raleigh. Shop online, munjo.com. Bam. Join the Munjo sticker club if you're interested in that. That looks like a Munjo sticker. That's very cool. And there you go. What is this place? Munjo. We're a Latinx artist owned and operated brand, storefront, and creative hub. What started as a pop-up tent at local events in 2016 has become a platform for highlighting artists in our community, especially those from traditionally marginalized communities. Very cool. Munjo, check them out. Raleigh, North Carolina. Boom. Very nice. So the piece from Carolina Cool Cat is full floor out. Munjo is the coolest little dude. So this is a squash. Another Sasquatch. I'm going to open this one up so you can see the paint detail on there. This one is super sick. He's got like blood splatter all over him. I'm sure when I bought this, I believe there's only a couple left. I wouldn't be surprised if these are all sold out already. Carolina Cool Cat, you can let us know about that, please. Beefy character, man. I'd say probably 4.5 tall, something like that. But super sick. Look at that. With the blood on the hands and the arms. That's dope. Glow in the dark eyes. Oh, yes. Way sick.
Wild glow on those, dude.
Oh, dude. Very cool. Dude, the paint work on the hands. And then if you look, if the light hits it just right, man, there's blood splatter all over his body. Great piece, dude. Sick. Yeah, man. Dope, dude. Moves really well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation here, head 2. I believe this is Glios, even though I'm not going to pull it apart. But really nice movement in the joints, and they're stiff too. You know what I mean? They're going to stay wherever you put them. Dude, great paint. Solid.
I can hear it like squeaking, sort of say, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Right, like tight, but not tight, right?
Yeah. Like not tight in a bad way. Tight, like,
yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Nice, dude. Really cool piece. Super Dope looking piece. So there was like I said, there was some glow in the dark anchor fist that sold out really fast. The piece that he donated, we'll take a look at that next week too. But it was like I believe it was like a test for an anchor fist. And so it's like a bluish, I'll have to go back to my messages and look, but it's like a bluish anchor fist. That's going to be dope. I'm actually pre-jealous of whoever wins that. Ton of fun splattering them. Yeah, dude, that's what it looks like. The splatter on there. That probably was very fun to do that. Sweet. Carolina Cool Cat. Very nice job, my friend.
Is that your third now?
This is my second Squatch.
Okay.
Second, yeah.
Because like, dude, like I'm picturing like they were like a fun toy. They remind me of those old school Rampage toys that came out back in the day.
Hey, good call. Rampage, dude. Good one. Yeah, these are great, dude. They're solid.
They
They're
look fun.
Yeah, they're sturdy. These and Anchor Fist, dude. Anchor Fist might be my dude. I don't know if I said that before, but dude, Anchor Fist might be my favorite thing that came out this year, or very, very close to the top. That is such a sick figure. And the fact that we get to give one away, dude, that is dope. And it's a 101 from what I understand.
I don't really know how to put it into terms, man. It literally takes like that guy who's been at the bottom of a fish tank in every cartoon, every story, every imagery ever, and just like makes him a badass fucking character.
Yeah.
It's fun as hell. That'd be like the guy you'd grab from the toy bin almost every time, you know?
For sure, dude. A very, very original, a diver with an anchor fist.
It's stupid because it's so much more than that. I can't really like wrap it up right now. I'm sure everybody who has one, even like you guys get it probably more than myself. I'm sure people seeing it like also probably feel the same way, where it's just like it's a fun looking toy,
Yeah.
man. Like, yes, you can put a diver with an anchor as a fist, but like there's it's done well, it's designed well, it's fun.
And that's it, dude. You hear Anchor Fist and you're like, oh, that's a sick name. And then you're like, Anchor Fist, you start thinking about it, you're like, an anchor for a fist. You're like, oh, that could kind of work. I wonder how the chains worked in there. And then you see it on the character and you're just like, oh, there is no chain. He's literally got an anchor for a fist. You're like, that's actually very sick. And it's, with the diver helmet, and it's dope, dude. Winner.
Even
Great.
just the way the shoulders sit just looks great.
Yeah.
Reminds
And
me
it's
of the
about
Scooby-Doo villain. That's a good skilled one. Nice, yeah.
Yeah. And it's about the Anchor Fist is about the same scale as this. Oversized, heavy, solid, Glyos. I don't know. They sell out every time for a reason. Both of the squashes and the Anchor Fist. So sick work, Carolina Cool Cat.
Before you hop into the next box, what are we giving away?
Oh, yeah. So we're on to the Metaluna Mutant now. Metaluna Mutant, very cool. Take a look at that cape right there. That's from Hurt Toys again. This one does glow in the dark. It does have airbrushed black on there. 4 points. Magnetic articulation. Very cool. Great balance. I have several of these and they're all dope. This one is super, super clean.
Love the cape on that one.
God damn. This one's really, really. Oh, how about this? Oh man, you'll never see it. You'll never see it on here. But the orange and the orange resin in here is like a glitter, like a very fine glitter orange.
Almost like a super fine metal flake.
Yeah, dude, that's sick. Like you can't see it on the screen, but whoever gets this,
they'll be able to see how it just shimmers.
Oh yeah, you can kind of see it in the thighs right here.
I was just thinking that it goes goldy.
Yeah, dope, dude.
Sexy.
Anyway, so that's what's next. You want to win this? Speak up.
Ducky, yeah, dude. typically the way it goes.
Yes, it is. You know, and that's just not with Hurt stuff, but when people send this stuff in, I'm just like, damn, I got to give that away. Like, I am very happy that we are giving it away and getting it out into the wild. But it is kind of cool that they pass through my hands at least once, so I can see some of this stuff. Very cool, man.
Give it some
Damn.
kisses before you send it off.
Yeah, I might have to. I might have to hit him up this weekend and be like, hey.
All right, guys. At this, like, if you haven't chimed in at this point, like, you don't like giveaways. You don't want free toys. That's what I've got to assume.
Yeah, right. You know what's funny, dude, is the way that we do our giveaways. Like, make it any easier. Like when when I'm posting it and I'm saying like all you got to do is raise your hand. I've had people hit me up and like, you know, what does that mean? I'm like, it means just what it means, man. Just watch the show, and if you happen to be watching at the point that we're giving something away, just say that you'd like to be entered in to win it, and that's it. The stuff really, I mean, we're not really trying to advertise anything except for getting this sick ass art out into the open, which is great, dude. Oh,
That's really it. And admittedly, like, let's be real. If somebody goes to bed, I don't typically remove them from the wheel because, like, most of you have been here for over fucking an hour. You deserve to be on this wheel.
yeah, for sure. Mecha Ducky, lucky with the Lego sword. Yeah, no shiz, my friend. Hopefully we'll have Shed Quarters on next week.
Like that. That'd be dope.
Man's hand. Unreal.
That was a tipper. Folklorian.
Folklorian. Okay.
That's what's up. I wasn't sure that it was creeping over that final line, but congratulations, Folklorian, dog. Getting the meta.
Nice. Folklorian. Let me write that one down. Folklorian with the Metaluna Mutant with the cape. Look at that cape.
The cape's probably like, I almost, it's a good cape. That's a dope cape shape.
Yeah. You know what I did at one point is I had him make me just some random capes, and I just started putting them on all these 3.75s that I have. And you know what, man? Even just a rectangle cape, I'm talking about a rectangle piece of vinyl, right? That cape on a character, it totally changes the look of the character, at least to me. And Metaluna Mutant, I think, is a really good example of like a dope looking character, but then you put that cape on it and you're like, look at him, dude. Now he's like a space wizard alien, or, you know, I don't know.
Imagine Killer bootlegs in his lab the first time he ever put a cape on fucking Phantom Star Killer. And just like, what have I done?
Yeah. Yeah, man, it is crazy to think about kind of how those pieces slowly but surely got pieced together. This last one I'm going to do is by Healy Made. Is what this one is. Where'd my knife go?
Lay it on us. I'm very curious which fucking.
Yeah, this is. Let me grab a different blade here real quick. This is a good one, man. This was his latest release, I believe. That was on Saturday of last week.
Calico Chris tattoo is saying, Eddie, some resin blood's got some Metaluna Mutants available for.
Absolutely, he does, and they are sick. If you've seen his post recently, he did quite a few of them, and they have some really, really nice airbrushing on them, reds and blues and kind of oil slicky type stuff. But Calico Chris, good pull right there, man. That is, I haven't seen those recently, and they're sick. They're very nice. I'm actually excited to purchase one of those. So this is the Japanese Sofubi Quackula. Look at that marbling, dude. First of all, let's talk about the packaging, dude. Look how clean that is. Yeah, man. I love this matte black header card that he's doing. Yeah, that's dope. And then take a look at that.
That as big as it looks?
Oh yes. Up to a let's put the Metal in a Mutant up next to it. Yeah. So he's a big dude. But that marbling on there, dude, is just something else. I don't know how many of these were made. I know Fletch has one. But just incredible marbling on there, dude.
He did something on this release. And I hope to God if he watches this shit, he won't watch it in 3.5 hours in. He did something on this release that was really interesting to me. And given like some of the shit I've seen on Healy Made, I don't know if it was like intentional or not. But Japanese soft vinyl is Safubi. True Safubi is Japanese soft vinyl. The fact that he went about referring to this as being a Japanese vinyl, in my brain it's like, did you intentionally not want to go with Safubi? Like as the word for the verbiage, for the diction used when you're describing what you are selling, like that is Safubi. But you have chosen, instead of using the word for Japanese soft vinyl, you have chosen to call it Japanese soft vinyl. I'm intrigued by that.
Yeah, I don't know, because made in Japan on the foot there, Healy Made stamped in there, which is cool.
Yeah.
But
That's
the
what, like
packaging,
that's like authentic Safubi.
yeah. And you know what, man? I thought that maybe Sidekick Labs was the one that did these header cards. But I actually talked to him about this and was telling him how dang clean it was. And he said that he got his stamping machine back out. So I think he stamped these himself and bagged them up, which is phenomenal work, dude. It's just an incredibly clean look.
Well, the bag up is like, again, like he knows what, like that's like the bag is even Safubi like origin, you know?
Right.
Like,
classy, dude. That is a really sharp, classy looking piece.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a really hard time. Would love to display this because I have a few other Quackulas. But that's gonna be hard to take out of the bag. Calico Chris, he's gonna be at a party with Resin Blood. Nice. And he's gonna see if he can sell him one.
Right, Ducky, you're absolutely right. But okay, this is I guess the way I look at it. Japanese soft vinyl translates to Safubi. True authentic Safubi is manufactured in Japan. Japan calls it Safubi. Otherwise, I have mad respect for dudes like Sarugamark who actually call it like Mexafubi, Amerifubi, all those other fun little fucking subcategories. Only because like it does become weird when you're referring to a very particular type of plastic and using a very particular verbiage that like references what they would call it. You know, I don't know. I'm probably being too fucking semantic. I'm gonna rip into a quick little fucking thing. Speaking of Safubi, only because Amerifubi, green crayon, the green crayon. If anybody's not following that collection, beautiful fucking collection. They were so kind. They ended up managing to get 2 of these Sarugamark drops of one of like my favorite pieces by that artist. Of course, it's a plant-related fucking mushroom monster from outer space because fucking plants, man. But yeah, stoked as fuck to get this. This dude pulls all of his own vinyl and sculpts a lot of his own shit. And of course, the green crayon is just super kind. Threw a bunch of like fucking stickers and shit. Again, if you guys don't follow them, do it up. I'm gonna show off this cool fucking pack of sticker shit because there's a Sarugamark sticker, but also, oh boy, threw in some fucking art, man. I love that shit. I can't
that's
figure
dope.
it out. My brain sucks, but boom. Oh, yo, green crayon. There you go, man. Doesn't get more
Nice.
simple than that. A green crayon. Oh, my brain can't read metal at the moment. Fucking glow in the dark Scullies. Thank you very, very much, man. He was way too fucking kind sending this off, dude. Because admittedly, like, you know how it is, dude. When you see a toy come and go, you're like, well,
Yeah,
that's how it should be.
missed it. Yep.
Missed it. That's how she goes. And I like Saruga Mark is somebody I really, really admire. I even actually made sure, because we actually talk about sometimes like the reselling of toys on the black market. I made sure to talk to Saruga Mark and let him know. I was like, hey, homie's hooking me up. If you end up seeing that I have one, this is why. Please don't think someone's fucking flipping your shit. He was actually cool about it. He was even like, dude, if somebody flips my shit, they flip my shit. Oh,
Oh, that's dope.
fucking, I like his work, man. And you know what? I respect the fuck out of his hustle, dude. That's what I think it is. At 23, I was not fucking building a vinyl pulling station in a shed. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude. He feels really good too. Honestly, like, so the only comparison I have to this dude would be the Califubi. Yep, gonna have to. Mexafubi. I love that pink, but all I had to compare it to was the squeaker that he did before. This is like hard vinyl.
Well, that's dope.
I
Yeah.
love this sculpt, man. Big, big fan of it. It's crazy to me how even just like how that face gets done up in different ways ends up making a big difference of how it comes off. Those two
Yeah.
little fucking, yep.
Nice.
Oh, fucking that smell too. Damn, dude. Yeah. And green crayon, man, that was like, again, that's way too kind and thoughtful of you to think to reach out about that guy, man. Because Toyz,
Yeah.
no, dude. Straight up.
Yeah.
Like, oh. These are fun dudes, dude.
I like that white one too, man.
Oh man. He's fun as hell. It reminds me of like little clowns. The detailing on like the little mushrooms on there. Again, he's a mushroom monster from outer space.
Yeah, very cool.
Holy cow, dude. You know, normally we do accounts under 1,000 and pieces under $35. Do we try and rush through it, or do we let the people go? Do that last giveaway and giver.
Yeah, man. Let's get this Skull Crusher going.
Let's get this Skull Crusher out into the world. This thing is stupid.
There he is. It does glow. It's got that bloody mace on him right now. It does come with this orange mace as well. Oh, look at my son just getting home from work. What a beast. Almost 11 o'clock. I had a kid putting in the work. Bam. Skull Crusher. 2022 1 of 1 Halloween edition from Hurt Toys. Bam. Let's go. I'm going to win this.
If you guys haven't seen the pictures of that thing glowing, it is stupid. Very unique marbling.
Yeah, man. And about pieces that may be at Designer Con.
Ooh.
Bet your ass that there will be some of these there.
Hey, since it's the last giveaway of the night, do we remove previous winners or we keep everybody in? Because that way it's fair to.
Yeah, man. I think we try to spread the love around a little bit and see. I mean, maybe we don't take those people out. Maybe we just spin again if it lands on one of them.
All right. It's been agreed upon. We will spin again if it lands on somebody who's won again.
But these are sick, dude.
That's kind of why, you know, it's the last one of the night, and that piece is just so fucking dope that it's like, oh.
Some hand painting on the boots there as well.
I think I have everybody at this point. Speak now or forever hold your peace. There's about a like 30-second delay. So once I see that wheel go up there, I much. I sound all cranky now. My bad, homies. I just feel really bad when it turns out I accidentally missed somebody. And away we go.
Let's go. Good luck, everybody.
It's a good one. Wow. Street Fight SPDX.
Nice. Congrats.
Street. Oh, you are in the chat still. Yeah, man. Let us know. Message us. Give us your address. I feel like everybody can kind of tell you're the more responsible one. People generally seem to reach out to you.
But I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's not the more responsible one.
Oh, dude, it's got to be. They're like, I saw Kramas take like 15 tokes there. I don't think he was really with it by the end. I'm going to make sure I reach the B to the J.
Oh, you're a vet. You got it, Ham. You're a vet.
Congratulations.
Bam. You're right, dude. Congratulations, my man. That is a freaking badass freaking giveaway. Bam, I heard Toyz. Pow, 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 pow. That thing glows like crazy. Check the posts on the Toyzalive page. Hurt Toyz with the rare post today with words in it. There's words in it like he's talking. I was like, whoa, look at you. Holy shit. That's a rare one, dude. I mean, I don't know about that. It is. You go through his post and you see how much talking he does in his post, and it's little to none. Yes,
look at that motherfucker.
Some show rep. Ooh, dude, in that picture. Ay, ay, ay. What a maniac.
Insane.
Great piece. What a score.
It's stupid, man. It's stupid.
Yeah.
I really hope that you end up enjoying that, man. It's a really fun piece.
Yeah.
It's dope. When I kept on saying it's unique marbling, it's because it's like he's got this lovely purple and green in here, but the fucking extremes in the oranges are stupid.
Well, yeah. You know what's crazy, dude? How it comes through like kind of purple right there. I don't know if that's from his black light or what, but I'm looking at it in person and it's just black and orange.
Wow, it looks fun, man. So I guess he's going to find out.
It's marbled. Yeah, there's like definitely some black underneath the orange. So maybe that's where that's coming through. But there's a lot of little hand painted details on there too. So Street Fight, shoot me your address where I can get this to you. Great win, man. Holy crap.
Calico Chris Tattoos, you're leaving at the best time, man. I think we're going to wrap it up as well. It has been one hell of a night. The Glow shows, I think, they took somehow longer than the F is for Frankenstein show.
Tell Eddie hello from Toyzalive, man. I can't wait to see that at Decon. It's going to be very, very fun to get to hang out with him again.
Make sure that he saves one of those fucking guys for B to the J there, the Metalunas.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
General Porpoise, man, super appreciate you coming in tonight. That fucking costume head is insane. You should be very proud of that. Everybody who came in tonight, I really appreciate it. Those giveaways, dude, low tech and fucking Hurt Toyz.
Dude, congrats. One Trick, Johnny Marbles, 420 Newman, Metal Folklorian, Street Fight. Congrats. Thanks again, Low Tech. Thanks again, Hurt, for dumping all this stuff. Man, good show, dude.
And 420. 420. Who? 420 Newman.
420 Newman, yeah.
Yeah.
Double winner right there. Winner.
Double winner.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much, man. B to the J, dude. Thanks, man.
Yeah, hell of a show, man. Thank you. That was some great content there, buddy. Can't wait to do it again next week.
Next Thursday, tons of giveaways, tons of openings. Accounts galore. It's gonna be a fucking blast. You guys say fucking shit and chiming in.
Next week, Shed Quarters. Way. Boom. Be here for that. what do you got to do? You got to be here. That's it. Next
It's a
week,
treat. Can't wait, man.
headquarters.
Everybody have a safe night.